Yo, yo, what up? What up? Sorry for being late. See what's going on here. Hold on. Yo, what up? What's up, man? Everybody in the building. Deborah Leonelli, St. Cloud, Phoenix Fish, Wild G's, Iman Perry, Aaron B. Carl, Batman Beyond 6'4". Hey, y'all got it, man. What's going on with y'all? I'm playing around with this second monitor, man. I added a second monitor to my joint, so that's what I'm playing around with right now to get everything set up. Hope everything going great for y'all, man. On a Sunday, day off. You know what I mean? And we's definitely gonna talk about this whole these shenanigans. The shenanigans, man. The shenanigans. Bro, I swear. Let me see. Hold on real quick for me. Shout out to everybody in the building. I'm trying to find this video where he was just angry and shit, right? Yo, and shout out to ABL, man, because ABL did this, and of course, like I said, man, he talked into this and showed the link of what we already know, but it's confirmed, of course. This is just P. Diddy is bought and paid for, bro. Hands down. Bought and paid for. What's the girl's name? The Hey Y'all girl, what's her name? She somewhere from the country, and she got the thing. She got the t-shirts that say entertainers are not leaders. What's her name? I can't think of her name. Can somebody help me out? I'll follow her and everything, but I can't, you know what I mean? I don't know what she is in my damn thing. So let me see if I can find her. What is this young lady's name? Subs. Let's go to my subs. Yeah, Rhonda Mary. Shout out Phoenix Fish. There we go. Appreciate it. This shit don't want to let me. This shit. Yeah, Rhonda Mary. Shout out to Rhonda Mary. Rhonda Mary. Yeah. Rhonda Mary, started this line of shirts saying pretty much like entertainers are not leaders. And As I told you guys, this year I was going to be extremely heavy on the effect of the lack of fathers in the household and the overall damage is done, but people don't actually understand it or realize it because, again, for one, Black people have extremely low understanding of psychology, and for two, the role of the man has been diminished for so long that no one actually sees the value in it. So if you don't see the value in something, you don't see the detriment in something not being there. Okay. You cannot understand the value of missing something if you never knew about it. All right. And we're at a 70% single mother rate, 70+% single mother rate. And again, I know that doesn't mean all 70% of all children are single mothers or women are single mothers, but of those births that are being had, 70% of them are being had in single mother situations, unwed mothers. Okay. So with all that being said, one of the biggest issues and problems we have in the Black community is we have a lack of fathers. And I can honestly, strongly say my generation, the 80s babies, were the last generation of Black children who were proud of their fathers. You know, my dad can beat your dad. My dad is great. My dad does this. My dad does that. You know, all these other things, right? You know, despite the history of me and my dad, at one point in time, my dad was that for me. My dad was my hero. You know what I'm saying? Even after the bullshit, and like I said, what happened, like I said, I still love my dad. I still wanted my dad to be a part of my life. I still, couldn't wait for him to come pick me up for my birthday and all these other things. So, even still as a child, I think that's a big part of it too that we don't understand. People know intrinsically, man, that the only people that will actually truly love you in this world, all right? All right. The only people that would, regardless, you know what I'm saying, unconditional, nothing for something, are your kids. Because, you know what I mean, especially if you do right by your kids, even when you do bad to your kids, man. Again, these a lot of these kids are growing up, man, in extremely poor, unsafe, and just downright, diabolical situations. But you say something about their mama, they'll kill you. Or they'll die about it. Again, we grew up seeing that too. Don't you say nothing bad about my mama, nigga. What? Mama jokes would start fights, bro. No one cared about daddy jokes. Daddy jokes didn't even really exist. We were in the midst of phasing it out, right? So, being that I was a part of the last generation to understand what a father was and the presence of a father, the importance of it, period, or the existence, everybody after us, it didn't even matter. Especially in the 90s. I mean, Michael Jordan pretty much became everybody's dad. You had Michael Jordan, you had Ken Griffey Jr., you had Bo Jackson, you had Deion Sanders, you had Emmitt Smith, you had hell, even not the best of characters, Mike Tyson, Tupac Shakur, Biggie Smalls, LL Cool J was still big then. All of these celebrities and people that were portraying a certain image, and then we know in the 90s that switched over from, those to the hard shit. Because Tupac didn't start out on some super hard gangster shit. He was a conscious dude or whatnot, what have you. But then we came out with, NWA, lo and behold, one of the people that are involved here now, Ice Cube, Eazy-E, Dr. Dre, and DOC, right? That hard shit, gangster shit, kill a nigga, shoot a nigga, sell dope, smoke blunts, Snoop Doggy Dogg, all of these things, man. Those people replace fathers. Those people replace the true image of Black men in a household that you could reference and know, hey, this is what a Black man is. Again, being that we completely and totally removed from the household, all you had to do was, and it was purposely orchestrated this way, right? Purposely mapped out this way, so that the image of the Black man became whatever the most popular celebrity was at that time. Okay. That's the thing when people talk about, propaganda and all these other things and all this, and I'm like, do you really know what you're saying, bro? Nah, you don't know what you're saying. You just saying that because it sounds good, and you go blame it on white supremacy. You go blame it on this, and you go blame it on that. But again, yet still, like I said, you know about propaganda, but the thing about it is once you figure out propaganda, you can counter it. That's one of the thing about propaganda. Once you understand what the propaganda is, you do your own counter campaign. Okay? Instead of black people fighting against, drug dealing, killing, and all this crazy shit, right? We buy into it. We support it. Myself included. Like I said, man, hey, I fucks with Project Pat the long way. Right? Project Pat to me is one of the, most underrated rappers of all time. And he was on some gangster shit. Pimping, shooting, smoking, fucking hoes, all that shit, right? But even though I enjoyed the entertainment, what I did not do is I did not bring art to life. And again, when you understand that there's a very, very low understanding of psychology in the black neighborhood and why entertainment and everything is so detrimental, is that black people are the only people who cannot separate the fiction, the fantasy, the entertainment from reality. And you literally have people telling you that they are doing these things in real life and promoting it and all these other things. Everybody likes to show the TED Talk of the white guy that talks about, rap music and, the promotions of this and all these other things and the horrible things it does. But at the same time, like I said, as long as the money's there, and then we come to find out the money's not even that great. That's the biggest part of it. Even after we've been told that pretty much every rapper is an actor. A rapper is a poorly paid actor, man. These rappers aren't living that shit they talking about. You think you gonna, and the ones that do, they go to jail. The ones that really do, nigga, they go to jail. Bobby Shmurda, anyone? Even the ones that get talked about by, they get snitched on by their homeboys. BMF, Big Meech, anyone? The motherfuckers that's really living this rap shit, that's really doing the shit they claim they doing, bruh, they ain't doing it long. They literally use this in cases against them motherfuckers. Well, sir, it says right here that you shot him in the head, shot the nigga dead, left him in his bed. Those are the rap lyrics right here. Yeah. I'm not going, I'm not going, I'm not going. These are your lyrics right here, sir. How do you explain it? It matches up perfectly with the crime scene that was, everything. You named the gun, the caliber of bullet, the time of the murder, of the crime. And yet still, like I said, man, this is what we perpetuate. We keep this shit alive. Am I saying you should just completely and totally get away with rap music and entertainment or things like that? No, I'm not. What I'm saying is, as I always say, these entertainers have a duty to let the consumer know that, hey, this is not real. This ain't real, bro. I don't want you to do this. I don't want you shooting niggas. I don't want you killing niggas. I don't want you slinging dope. I want you fucking hoes. I don't want you getting baby mamas. No, not about that. Sipping lean, promethazine, all of that shit. But as you can see in my wonderful thumbnail, we have Diddy. One point in time, Puff Daddy, Sean Puffy Combs, P. Diddy, Diddy. What the nigga had some weird name that wasn't Diddy related. What was it? What was it when he said it was something super weird he called himself? What was the thing that he thought he left the whole Puffy, he left the Daddy Diddy thing alone. He called himself something weird for like was it Brother Love or some shit like that? What the hell is he calling himself for? Like it was like a month or like 2 months, and then he had to hop back on the whole Diddy shit. What was this nigga calling himself? Brother Love. Yeah, shout out to LF3rd. Appreciate you, bro. Brother Love. That's what I thought it was. This nigga, Brother Love was the damn that was a wrestling promoter, man. Be more original, Mr. Combs. Be more original. And again, it's not to knock the brother. Again, he's an entrepreneur, very, very good businessman, business savvy. Sean John. Back in the day, man, Sean John made some of the best coats like ever, bro. Sean John had some good ass coats, bro. I still got one to this day. Chocolate brown motherfucking coat. Like a suede with the collar and shit. Great coats. Clothes is big as shit, urban wear, whatever, not what have you. But Sean John's still around. Of course, then he had Ciroc vodka. Ciroc is pretty good vodka. Pineapple is pineapple and summer, whatever it is, the summer joint. That's like my, you know what I'm saying? Dame Diddy, Dame Daddy, or Dame Dummy. you what? And he's puffy. Who's that? Is it Dame Diddy? Oh yeah, that was Nas. Yep. You big and he puffy. Yeah, man. Well, I mean, again, that's business, man. Like I told you, bro. Great businessmen make horrible friends. It's not your job as a businessman to look out for the people you do business with. It sounds fucked up. That's your fault. If you're looking for somebody to be fair with you in business, you don't deserve to be in business. Okay? If you're looking for someone to be fair with you in business, you do not deserve to be. Business is not your thing. That's not what a businessman is supposed to do. A businessman is supposed to make as much money as he's possibly supposed to make. And if you're dumb enough or ignorant enough to sign your name to a piece of paper without knowing the details, without understanding it, hey man, I can't feel sorry for you, especially in this day and age. If you're still doing this in 2020, the people that was doing it in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, you had an excuse because you didn't know how the game go. When they came out to let you know what a fucking 360 deal is, and you're still signing these bad contracts, I have no sympathy for you, bro. I don't. And the funny thing about it is when we got, the information told to us that that's the situation, we somehow still believe this shit when you have the people doing the money phone and, bags and money and, cash and all this other shit. And it's just like, bruh, why are we doing this? Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Warren Buffett, Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Jeff Bezos, Robert Kiyosaki. All these highly, highly successful individuals that happen to not be black. You know what you don't see them doing? You know what? You don't even see them in like the expensive cars and shit, man. I've never seen like Bill Gates and like, hopping out the motherfucking Bentley or hopping out the Rolls or hopping out the, whatever the latest, greatest, most expensive shit is. And when they do promote stuff like that, it's like it's a collection, it's a hobby. Like Jay Leno. Jay Leno has some of the one of the best car collections of all time. He actually has cars that appreciate in value because he's a collector. Yet still all these new cats, bro, they got the brand new whatever the fuck it is, and it's really not theirs. It's leased or it's rented, or the label has it for them. It's they have it, but it's the property of the label. And this is what they feed to the youngsters. This is what they feed to the kids, man. When again, this is like the least possible, bro. This is the least possible chance of you making it from a mathematical, statistical standpoint. Least amount of chance of you making it, bro. Am I saying you should just kill your dreams and not try? No, of course not. No. Strive to be the best. Strive to live your dreams and all these other things. But at the same time, man, at a certain point, if your dream's not working, you got to have a backup. You got to have a contingency. And instead of focusing on something, intelligence driven, that's going to be guaranteed and you're going to be much more comfortable and you can be highly successful if you stick with that. We're promoted to do what? Hoop dreams, rap dreams, football dreams, sports dreams, all these things, right? So let's hop into it real quick, man. Let's see. Right. All right, fair use.
I do believe in my heart there'll be a race war. That's why this message is not just to black people. You know what I'm saying? This message is to everybody. You know, this man is really trying to turn us against each other and put us in a situation. America messed up.
And again, you have two idiots, bro. Shout out to Wayman Brown for the two. Gator boots with the pimped out Gucci suits. Yeah, man. Listen, my fault. Apparently, I think he did. You have two idiots, bro. Let me share my screen with you guys. Share the screen. Hold on. Oh shit. Hold on. Wait. Oh shit. I share the whole screen. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? 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 Look at that. Sure. Okay, cool. Great. All right. So hold on. Fair use. Okay. You see this? Go back and show you this. You have P. Diddy. Let's see. And we have this guy, this character right here. Oh my God. Two of the most uninformed, two of the most detrimental, two of the last niggas that should ever be talking about anything politics. Entertainers are not leaders. Entertainers are not, and again, oh well, he's smarter than you. He a millionaire. He almost a billionaire. Nigga, stop. No, that don't make any smarter than me. That just means he has more fucking business savvy. And if you know the real deal, like I said, he's propped up and supported by backers and other things to keep him in that. We ain't gonna get into that. That's a 10-4 Tuesday conversation. Okay? Two of the least qualified individuals to talk about anything fucking politics related. Okay? A motherfucker that's on the most popular urban radio station in the world that last year did a whole campaign. Listen, an entire campaign for what? What did they do a fucking campaign for last year? And listen, bro, trade the NBD. This low. Listen, bro. Listen. Any black person saying this, bro. And again, I keep telling y'all this. I said this a long time ago. Bruh, y'all don't want no, bruh. We don't have enough of anything for there to be a race war. The race war wouldn't last an hour. You understand that? There's not going to be a race war. You do not want there to be a race war. Okay? The shit would not last. It wouldn't be, this is gonna go on for months. This is gonna go on for weeks. No, nigga, hour, tops. Hour. You guys don't understand war tactics. You guys don't understand anything of importance. Shout out to Ramil Amir, bro, for the 10. Appreciate you, bro. Listen, shout out to yep. Me too, and that. But it was mostly this than that. Okay. All right. King Killmonger, why you bullshitting, bro? Hey, I'm about to cop my shit. Like here within the next week or so, bro. I just saw an advertisement that 0% interest, nigga. 0% interest. I ain't got a motherfucker put them 2 bands up for the level 4. Hey, I'm in it, bro. Oh my God, Corlock. Oh man, Lord. Oh man, listen, bro. Thank you. Listen, Corlock. Man, you got niggas shooting. Listen, bro. This is how you know, bro. This is how you know. Y'all don't even understand. Black people, we do not understand the importance of of having control over who represents you. You know what you'll never ever see? You'll never ever see one Asian person hop out there and say something on the behalf of Asian people. Can't do that. You'll never ever see Arab person hop out there and speak on behalf of all Arab people. Here in this country, you'll never ever do that. You never have it done with a person from Israel. A person from Israel will never hop out here and speak on behalf of all the people from Israel. Can't do it. But yet and still, we always have this shit. And not only that, do we allow black people to do it? We allow motherfuckers like Joe Biden to fucking account your blackness, bro. This dude, Charlemagne, allowed this man to come on here on the program and platform, because he was an interviewer, and say, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. No pushback, no, whoa, sir. What do you mean? None of that. Again, bought and paid for. Shout out to Lando. Bought and paid for. Shout out to Christopher Davis. So puppy envisaged a race war while still sleeping with an Australian white chick. Got it. Listen, man, that's what I'm telling you. And again, I'm still sticking to my guns. Hey, he can sleep with any woman he wants to, especially for P. Diddy. P. Diddy with a woman, Lord, thank you, Jesus. He's delivered. He's delivered. Yeah, see, yeah, hey, yeah. I got the I think it comes with the 3. You can add more 4 plates to it. That's what I'm gonna do, Ed. Y'all niggas better get it up. Y'all, hey, y'all bullshit. But listen, what I'm telling you, man. Again, bro, there are children, okay, of other ethnicities. We'll just say that are shooting like at the age of 5, 6 years old. Okay, accurate rifles, 100 yards, 200 yards. You know, niggas talking about doing walk-ups. Bro, how you gonna do a walk-up when motherfuckers hit you from 200 yards? Motherfuckers got a tree blind, bro. You niggas don't even know what a tree blind is. You never see it coming. Is this what you guys are asking for? You don't even understand what you're asking for. And it pisses me off because you're putting everybody at risk. You're putting everybody at risk, bro, by even suggesting some shit like this. You hear a fucking celebrity like P fucking Diddy say, oh, there's going to be a race war. Of course, you got the fucking extreme motherfucking, you know, racist ass motherfuckers that hate black people, like for real, hatred. The real racists that motherfuckers never truly talk about. Oh yeah, buddy, I can't wait. I can't wait for them niggers to start this goddamn race war. Hell yeah, buddy. Oh, let it come on. I'll play his music in the background. Yes, sir. You're nobody till somebody kills you, right? That's what that Biggie Smalls guy used to say. Kicking the door, waving the 4-4. Yes, sir. What you think I'm gonna do to you, nigger? Y'all understand that shit, bro? And again, oh nigga, you scared, bro. Listen. You're outnumbered. You're outgunned. Again, who's going to fucking lead a fucking war? Men, right? Men. It's only 6 million fucking black men by the numbers. How many of those black men actually fucking own a gun or a firearm? You gotta look at this shit like, bro, y'all don't know nothing about strategy. You don't know nothing about fucking what's the name. And again, we letting this dude put this shit out there in the fucking air like it's a possibility. Like this is what some of that black folks want. That should be motherfuckers. Like, man, shut your stupid ass up. Shut up. Like Morgan Freeman did fucking Kevin Spacey in 7. Shut up. Slapped him. Shut up. Morgan Freeman always fucking slapping somebody. Like he slapped Denzel in Glory. Oh, swamp mouth ass nigga. Shut up. That was motherfucking Morgan Freeman's claim to fame, nigga. He has the best slap scenes ever. That's why they let him play God in what was the one he played God in? That was the one with Jim Carrey, right? Where he played God. Cause he smite niggas. Morgan Freeman is the only black guy they allowed to just smite motherfuckers, bro. Bruce Almighty, appreciate you. Listen, man. When you have entertainers speaking on serious fucking things such as politics and even more so fucking civil unrest and race fucking wars, stop, man. We set ourselves up for failure. We're allowing the stupid shit. Well, let's hop into it.
Messed up. Point. Seeing what's going on. White men like Trump need to be banished.
Wow. The same guy you was cool with, the same guy hotel you was staying in, the same guy you in a thumbnail with him and his old lady. Wow. Banished. Really? That's one white guy now. Oh shit, here we go. Zero talking about. Shout out to Zero, man. Black men just have to unite and fight back against the oppressors. We ain't scared out here. Again, I'm not saying you're scared, bro. I'm not saying you're scared, but nigga, in some wars you have no chance of winning. There's none. Yeah, Chuck, what's in the box? What's in the box? Go on, get away from out here, California. Go on, get away. John Doe has the upper hand. Go on, stay back now. Shut up. That nigga slap game was on 9,000. But listen to this shit, man.
That way of thinking is real dangerous. This man literally threatened the lives of us and our families about going to vote.
Wow, threatening the lives of black. When did he do that? When did the president threaten the lives of black people about going to vote? Shout out to Derek McKinney for the 199. This dude really played PE Terror Dome. What? I'm missing that one, brother. Hey, I got a whole bunch of them, Rael. I got a whole bunch of them, man. I got to get my shit together, man. Yeah, somebody get at me, man. Niggas told me they was gonna get it. I'm gonna have to go out here and outsource, man. I got to get me an intro together. I got a whole bunch of ideas for my intro, man. We the most alpha men's on the come on, Zero for the 5. Zero, don't give me no more fucking money. We the most alpha men's on the planet. Everybody's scared of us. We don't need guns. We got swag against SWAT. Shout out to Zero, man. Come on, man. Stop. Get him out of here, man. Listen.
Stand back and stand by.
Stand back and stand by.
Yeah.
We're in a war. We're not taking this like it's a war. We taking this like, oh, we're in a presidential election. No, we're in a war of love versus hate. The number one priority is to get Trump out of office.
Wow. So the number one priority is to get the current president out of office. Hold up. I thought this was called Our Black Party, right? Our Black Party. Our Black Party. Why is Our Black Party, which would be a brand new political party, right? Long-term, lifelong for the existence of the United States of America. Why would we be focused on one president? Again, where are the leaders? Where are the black people challenging this and being like, hold on, bro. Wait. Hold on. We starting a party. We ain't got to worry about one motherfucker, man. We need to be policy, incentives. You know, reparations y'all keep talking about. Prison reform and law reform. salary increase, all this shit, right? All this shit that niggas on, but our number one priority is get this president out of office, and then you start this up a month before the election.
Tribe of people that have the responsibility and really should be scared to death of this man is white people.
Explain.
If this man is elected, we're not standing by no more getting killed. We're not scared of anybody standing up and standing by. We're on the verge of a race war. If people in America want a race war, they'll not vote. I'm an independent, first of all. When I vote,
Whoa. So hold on, bro. Wait. You're an independent, but you have endorsed Joe Biden, a Democrat, and you're saying the number one priority of the party that you have is to get the president out of office. The fuck? What? Where is the questioning of this guy? This is how I know y'all niggas don't understand anything. This is how I know y'all niggas don't listen. This is how I know y'all niggas don't know shit about politics. How the hell are you a fucking independent, but you're endorsing a Democrat, and you're saying the number one purpose of a new party you're starting for an entire race is to get rid of the current Republican president?
try to do what's best for my community.
Let's be clear on that. You're not standing
fair use
behind your decision to hold your vote anymore. You want people to go out there and vote.
It would be irresponsible of me to have us hold our vote hostage. But
whoa, wait a minute. Jerome, I hope y'all niggas, the blue niggas is the Democrats. The blue niggas, blue meaning he's a Democrat, even though he's pretending not to be. I hope y'all niggas understand that, right? I started to put Crip niggas in the thing, but y'all definitely would have meant it. Y'all definitely would have missed it, but yeah. Yeah, man. So listen, we was talking about this here. We was talking about this in this space for a long time, and I said, hey, if we don't have anything that's given to us tangibly, especially black men, not black people as a whole, because we know black men and black women are not the same politically. Okay, there's a divide, there's a separation, there's a rift, it's whatever the hell you want to fucking call it, bro. A gulf between black women and black men politically. Why? Because again, all of the policies and the things that the Democrats do benefit black women. They don't benefit black men at all. Not at all. Not at all. None of the things that the Democratic Party are offering to black women include black men. None of it. Actually, it hinders you more because, again, Title IX, all the Me Too bullshit, welfare incentives, things that are going to keep women from choosing you versus choosing the government, all of these negative things. So again, man, why and how in the hell are you going to act like you're going to talk about a community when, again, no. You gonna go against what you said about the whole holding your vote. Oh, it would be irresponsible of me to tell you to hold your vote hostage. No, you should hold your fucking vote hostage if you're not getting anything, because your vote is power. I heard this dumbass motherfucking girl, what's her name? They found out this chick was lying about some shit. Tamika Mallory. And again, oh my God, do we have to go back to the Revolt Summit? Do we have to go back to the Revolt Summit where we had Tamika Mallory say, we have to fucking put the scammers and the strippers at the head of the line and have them in the room for these major political moves? Do we have to go back to that? Seriously. The same Tamika Mallory telling you to get out here and vote down ballot. Candace Owens single-handedly again, not a conservative. I'm not a Republican, but again, I'm a person of fucking logic and fucking reason, man. A person is actually speaking to the motherfucking points and whatever the debate is at hand, regardless of may you have how you may feel about fucking Candace Owens, she's very good at debate. She's very good at conversations. She's very good at getting off the fucking point she want to get off. And who did you have on the side of P. Diddy, the sponsor of the Revolt Summit? You had 2 rappers, an activist, and a whole bunch of other nobody ass motherfuckers that matter in anything.
But it would also be irresponsible of me to just let this moment go by. The world is watching, and not do everything I can to make sure that going forth that we're a part of the narrative, that we own our politics. And so I'm launching one of the boldest movements that I've ever launched. And it's called Our Black Party.
Okay.
It's time for us to have our own black political party, unapologetically. Because right now, if you look at the debates, we're not even a part of the conversation.
Not at all.
We're not a part of the conversation. We don't have any political power. We don't have any political leverage. And so we started Our Black Party with some young, fearless black activists, elected officials, and I've stepped up and put the money behind it. This is the biggest threat and the only option that we have right now as far as making a change, taking our own self-responsibility and accountability to be educated and empowered with our vote.
So what's the goal for our Black Party?
Our Black Party's #1 goal is to unify behind a black agenda. That's it. You could be a part of the Democratic Party, the Republican Party, you could be an independent, but if you black, you wasn't born Republican, you wasn't born Democrat.
Wait.
You wasn't born independent, you was born black.
Okay, hold on.
And we have to seize our political power, because it'll just be more the same, being pushed this way, being pushed that way, and we expecting
a different result.
But the definition of insanity is like doing the same thing over and over the same way, expecting a different result, and it's not going to happen.
Okay,
so we have to change the tone.
Hold on.
We got to start with us stepping up and
stop. Damn it. Okay, cool. All right, wait. So okay, let's go back to this. All right, so let's go back to our agenda shit, right? All right, so the agenda, right? Powering the black agenda. We are committed to creating an agenda and elevating policies and people focused on black liberation. With this agenda, we will energize voters, current and new, reframe the national political landscape, and reshape the culture of benefit for black people. Defunding the police. It is time to envision a new reality of public safety in America. We demand that all levels of government divest from law enforcement and reinvest in comprehensive community development. Again, people, this is the first level of this is the first fucking level of one-handed motherfucking rulership, bro. All right. What happens is once you fucking defund the police and crime gets so fucking bad and so rampant, you get it to the point of where people are afraid to do anything. So what do? They turn around and they give complete and total control to the government. Totalitarian fucking rulership, because motherfuckers just want to be able to fucking go outside without getting shot, without getting robbed, without getting stabbed, without getting sexually assaulted, without their children being stolen, without the children being, molested. This defund the police shit, again, the least amount of people who should be talking about defunding the police are impoverished, crime-ridden black neighborhoods. The last people. If you do not understand that, get the fuck out of here. Leave now. Leave. I want you to go to the hood, okay? Put on all your best dress shit. Everything, nigga. Every piece of jewelry, the best car you got, go get that brand new motherfucking Benz. Put the motherfucking knock on that motherfucker. Put the 22 or the 24s, whatever's comfortable. Ride through the motherfucking projects, nigga, of the worst fucking black neighborhoods you can find. And let's see how that turn out for you. Let's see how it turn out for you. Make sure you have your chains on, your watch, all that shit. Let's see how it turns out for you. This defund the police shit, bro, is bullshit. Ain't no goddamn counselor or therapist or whatever the fuck is gonna help you from the drive-by, motherfucker. When they kick your grandma door in and some shit and the motherfucker's still in the house, okay, sir, please come out. Come on, Tiberius. We can, we can talk about this. We can talk it out. You don't have to hold that gun to that old lady's head. Guaranteed income for all. What does this mean, people? Hold on. Guaranteed income for all. What does that mean? What does that translate to? Oh my God. UBI, Universal Basic Income. Let me sit on my ass. Let me not be productive and pay me to exist. Pay me to motherfucking eat, sleep, and shit. Pay me to live and not contribute shit to the rest of the world. The entire world is fucking quid pro quo. You do something for me, I do something for you. There is no motherfucking money tree. There are no pennies from heaven. This shit is fucking, bruh. It's commune niggas. P. Diddy is a fucking commune nigga. Promoting the same fucking bullshit with black and painted it black. Calling it black. Ain't none of this for black people. This is motherfucking socialist ideology, bruh. And this, y'all a part of this shit? This supposed to be for me? I don't want this shit. Bro, you think I don't motherfucking work, bro? Do you think, again, people, it's funny. Niggas talk about, make memes and joke about motherfuckers, right? Like, hey, nigga, you come to the cookout and you ain't bring nothing, nigga. You don't eat nothing. Rap songs, right? You don't eat, you don't work, you don't eat, you don't grind, you don't shine. Right? But y'all think y'all can't transfer those same concepts to even bigger. Bro, this is a national plan to just pay niggas for existing. And y'all think you're gonna be able to just do it for black people? Listen to this. Hold on. So y'all think that you're gonna just be able to pay black people for being black? What about the Indians? They got reservations? You know why they have reservations? They had a contract with the fucking government that the government has to fucking a treaty and a contract. That's the difference. They actually got the fucking government to fucking acknowledge, hey, this is our shit. You owe us for taking our shit. Sign this paperwork, and you're gonna fucking abide by the contract or the treaty that you signed indefinitely. Where is our contract? Shout out to Top Cats. Actually, again, a lot of y'all may fall under that same Native American contract because what did we come to find? There's a lot of intermingling between the Native American bloodline and the African American bloodline, or ADOS, or whatever I'm not want to call it. But y'all niggas so convinced and so motherfucking concerned with following your African roots, which has no fucking contract, which would just be fucking a part of something that was a legal, unethical practice. Because at the end of the day, slavery was wrong, but slavery was legal. And again, you can thank a black man for that. Or excuse me, he wasn't black. He was an African dude. I forget what part of Africa he's from, but an African immigrant made fucking slavery the way slavery was. Chattel slavery was started from a person of African descent, bro. They don't ever teach us that in school for a reason. Too many people, especially black people, are excluded from participation in the economy. We know that those who are employed face low wages, unsafe working conditions, and risk of retaliation for advocating for workers' rights. We also know that poverty has still continued to exist in this country despite the highs of the economy. The economy alone is not the answer. We demand guaranteed income for all. Bruh, what the fucking, man, stop. Oh, and of course, Martin Luther King's economic dream, a guaranteed income for all Americans. Well, who was Martin Luther King working with? Who was Martin Luther King working with? The fucking communists. They don't teach us that either. See, this is what I'm saying. Despite all the money and all the shit that motherfucking P. Diddy got, bruh, if he know this, I would bet money he don't even know this. Seriously. I would bet money that he's actually fucking ignorant to this shit about what Martin Luther King did and all this other shit, bro. 90+% of black people are fucking ignorant, bro. Blackground Radio Network. Wow. King was not working with communists. Oh my God, sir. Here we have a winner, people. We have a winner. Brother, feel free to come up when I open the panel. Feel free to come up when I open the panel, bro. Decriminalize poverty. Laws are unfairly applied to black people, particularly poor black people. We are calling local governments to stop making crimes of the very quality of life issues they should be working to fix. We demand that government at every level remove imprisonment and exorbitant fines to qualify for life offensive and cash bail in the U.S. It's not because you're poor. It's because you broke the law. You know how you don't worry about this at all? Cash bail and all this other shit? Don't break the law. Are all laws fucking just? No. But are 99% of fucking laws unjust? No. Or just simply be a better criminal and don't get caught. Again, how is this not applied to the motherfucker white person out here making meth? Bro, you know how many times I hear about meth labs and shit and they have these major busts? That's another big thing. It's funny to me too, right? See, pro-black motherfuckers will use this and show you when they do bust one of these fucking meth labs or meth rings or whatever rings, right? These white folks. But then at the same time, they'll tell you that white folks never get penalized for doing the same crime black people do. You kidding me, bro? You see what I'm saying? You see how these niggas play both ends against the middle? Get out of there, LF Third. Get out of there. Get out of there. Bro, truth, you can't say that. Stop being a coon. Stop being a coon, bro. Niggas aren't creating no crimes. That's a lie. Brother Truth, you're a brother liar. Because that's not true. Niggas not creating. Black people, we're the most kindest people on the planet. What do you mean? What do you mean, Brother Truth? How could you dare say, how could you tell that lie? You're an agent. Address racism in healthcare, from communities without adequate access to healthy food and preventative care of high rates of maternal mortality for black women to disproportionate rates of death due to COVID-19. Listen, bro, the COVID-19 shit is the fucking, bro, I swear to God, man, I can't talk about the shit, man, because what's it, bro? No. We demand health care for all, equitable access to comprehensive community-based care and reproductive health services. Uh-oh. What does that mean, people? Reproductive health services. What does that mean? What does that mean, y'all? What does reproductive health services mean? We want to allow black women to keep killing black kids on the daily. We don't want to give them more condoms. We don't want to give them free birth control. We want to keep Planned Parenthood open and allow them to motherfucking keep the meat grinder of babies alive and well. and ongoing action-oriented research on health disparities. Listen, bro. And shout out to Ramil. I'm never gonna be on no plant-based diet shit, nigga. I'm not going vegan. What I can tell you is this, bro. As a kid, we ate fried food at least 5 out of 7 days of the week. Okay? 5 out of 7 days of the week in my household, bro, we was eating fucking fried something. Fried chicken, fried pork chops, chicken fried steak, nigga fried fries, fried air, fried Kool-Aid, nigga fried red velvet cake. Nigga, we was frying shit before Texas, nigga. You niggas will fry anything. Okay? But what do I do when I get older and I learn better? Bruh, just like you can buy the bag of chips, you can buy a fucking bag of fucking lettuce. Okay? Just like you can fry that chicken, you can bake the chicken or you can saute the chicken. Okay? They showed you what pork does to black people. It has a naturally higher salt content, sodium. Biggest issue and problem with fucking black people is what? Heart disease and diabetes. Cut the sugar, cut the salt, cut the fucking fat, all the bad cholesterol, all this shit. Yet and still, what do they put in the black neighborhoods and why? If you don't shop there, if you don't purchase the food there, they won't put it there. It's a Church's Chicken in every hood. You will never, bro, you will never go to a white neighborhood and see a Church's Chicken, nigga. Never, ever. If you want to know where the hood starts, start at the churches. Not the Popeyes, not the KFC, but the churches. Church's Chicken is the fucking nigga, the epicenter of the hood. And usually within a fucking 30-mile radius of that. You hear me? If there's a churches there, nigga, well, 30 miles is pretty big. I'll say 10 to 15-mile radius. That's hood. Anytime you can get a fucking chicken breast that's the size of a turkey breast and you don't see anything wrong with it. Anytime you can get fucking 20 pieces of chicken and biscuits and 2 large sides for $8, there's something wrong with it. Choose better. Exercise more. Eat less of unhealthy shit. It's not the government's fault, man. Again, I don't want to hear the motherfucking can't afford shit either. If you can afford for your kid to be Jordan down and motherfucking poloed up, knock that shit down to fucking regular Nikes and some chaps, motherfucker. Could have had a polo. And make the difference to motherfucking have them a better diet. Y'all want niggas to follow fucking hoop dreams and shit anyway. Put them in some type of fucking sports. Some type of fucking physical activity. You do the same. Do a family thing. Go to the park. Go to the gym. It's not the government's job to motherfucking worry about your health. It's your job to worry about your fucking health. Grow black businesses. Governments at all levels spend billions of dollars each year through contracts with small businesses. Black businesses do not have an equitable share of this spending. We demand equity for black businesses in every jurisdiction where they operate. Again, the PPP loan was offered. Black people were the least amount of people to take advantage of the PPP loan. And what did we find out? Bro, they just talked about a rapper that's getting fed charges because this nigga rapped about. Again, remember how I told y'all the rappers snitch on themselves? The motherfuckers is really doing the shit in real life that they claim they're doing? What did I tell you they were doing? The nigga was motherfucking rapping about the shit, bro. Called him up, and now he got motherfucking fed time for motherfucking stealing money from the government. How many black people we done heard about motherfucking fucking over this money? I ain't heard nothing but black folks. I'm not saying that it is not only black people, but all the people that done got jammed up have been black people. One nigga was on one of these reality shows like hip hop something or Atlanta. I think it was one of these hip hop shows, Love and Hip Hop or whatever the fuck it is. The rapper nigga, some other bitch. Again, all these folks that get the motherfucking money, bro. Yeah, third. And again, that's already covered by Ice Cube. This is two niggas, or one nigga that's trying to counter another nigga that's actually put in the work, actually put in some motherfucking thought, and actually put something to get something tangible. P. Diddy's trying to keep y'all on the fucking plantation, man. P. Diddy is operating in the motherfucking in the essence of Lyndon Baines Johnson, to have you niggas voting Democrat for 200 years. We only 50 years in. You niggas got 150 to go. How dare you niggas thinking about getting off this motherfucking Democratic plantation? I'm gonna put one of these rich uppity niggas in front of you that you admire more than your own daddy to keep your ass trapped. Take that, take that, take that. That's the nigga I'm gonna put in front of y'all to make sure y'all niggas don't get away from me. While telling you he's an independent, but saying that our number one job is to get the current president out of office. Then at the same time endorsing the Democratic candidate. Oh my God. Mind you, a Democratic motherfucking presidential candidate we just found out is using his fucking political power to influence. I swear to God, man. I don't know what to do with you niggas. I don't. The 1,000, we have all seen the system run by people who are not committed to the black agenda, will pass and support laws that undermine black existence. We will elect at least 1,000 black people to positions of power at every level of government that support the black agenda. No. Maxine Waters has been in Congress for how long? What did she support it in the black agenda? The dude that just died, John Lewis. What the hell did John Lewis do before he died for the black agenda? What did he do? Barack Obama, when he was in Chicago, what did he do for the black agenda before he ran for president? You know, that's something we never ever talk about. We talk about what Barack Obama did or didn't do for black people in as a president, right? But if I do recall, Barack Obama was a senator before, right? And at the same time, during Barack Obama was the senator, was when Chicago got the motherfucking moniker of Chirac, did it not? Didn't the Chirac moniker start before Barack Obama's presidency and during his senator him being the senator there? Or am I tripping? All right, we ain't going for president, bro. They definitely gonna smoke my ass. I might do Congress, allegedly. It's possibly. Blackground, bro. I can't wait for you to come up here, brother. I cannot wait for you to open this panel. Jesus, I can't wait for you to hit this panel, bro. Of course, bro. In Jacksonville, look it up, Google it. There was a congresswoman in Jacksonville that got caught up, bro. She was taking motherfucking funds under the table. They gave her ass, I think, like 3 years or something. She been doing it for years. Stealing money. Bruh, I'm not fucking voting for nobody off the fucking basis of just your race, bro. You got to be proven, not questioned. Is every nigga with dreads for the cause? No. Is every nigga with goals for the fall? No, nigga. You being black does not qualify you just for me. No. You have to prove yourself for more than just a skin tone. Just like we demanding motherfucking policy, we demanding things, we demanding tangibles. Your black ass gonna have to give me a tangible too. You're not finna motherfucking show up to the motherfucking campaign, do the electric slide, have a bucket of fucking chicken, sip some Hennessy. No. Crack some jokes and take pictures in the barbershop, have a fresh lineup. No. No. Statewide equity officers, state law and programs are developed without considering the impacts of black people. We demand that governors of all 50 states appoint a cabinet level advisor to ensure that all state programs are developed with an equity and justice lens. The fuck? Again, bro, We not understand, bro. You're not currently doing that for even white folks. So listen, this is racist in itself. This is discriminatory. You can't do that. That's unlawful. You're basically saying that you're going. So now, if you get a black one, okay, considering the impacts of black people, now you're gonna have an Asian one. You're gonna have to have an Arab one. You're gonna have to have an African one. You're gonna have to have a white one. You're gonna have to have one for people from Israel. You're gonna have to have one for people from India. You have to have one for fucking like LGBTQ. What the fuck? Bro, this shit is just downright stupid. If you have any brain cells at all, bro, it's literally impossible. You are asking for mandated discrimination and racism on the state level. Nobody's gonna approve. No governor in his right mind. Again, you black people make up the fucking listen. Black people make up 13% of the population, people. Let me go ahead and drop this link, man. Because yeah, Black Grounds, I need you to get up here, brother. I need you. I gotta have you up here, bro. Gotta have you up here. Hold on, let me go and help you out. There we go. I gotta have you up here, brother. Because I need some of this good old pushback from you. I need all of that good pushback from you, brother. There we go. Links in the chat, please. You know what I mean? You guys go ahead and come up here and we'll get into it. But man, listen, bro. Black people make up 13% of the population. Okay, 13% of the population. I think they said, what is it? What's the percentage of black people that live in the South out of all black people? Is it like 70% or is it 40%? Hold on, let me see. All right. Okay. So the highest, the reason with the highest proportion of people reporting is black as a percentage in total population was the South with 20%, followed by the Northeast with 12%, the Midwest 11%, and the West with 6%, which that don't add up to 100%. So I'm kind of confused. Well, however it goes. The 10 states where 60% of African Americans reside were New York, California, Texas, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, North Carolina, Maryland, Michigan, and Louisiana. 5 of these had more than 2 million blacks each. New York, California, Texas, Florida, and Georgia. So if you do it by the numbers, okay, California being as big as California is, Texas being as big. So what? 3 of the 4 biggest states. Okay. And Texas would still be considered the South. So Texas, Florida, and Georgia. All right. So that's 6 million people in Texas, Florida, and Georgia alone. 2 million each. And this was as of 2001. So that's only increased. It hadn't decreased. Hold on, let's see. Black Crown just lift life. I guess it's Lift Every Voice plan. You should pull that up and look at it in comparison to the Platinum plan. Let's cut the racial BS and get down to it. I'll look at it and see what's up. She said, is it Life Every Voice or is it Lift? I imagine it's Lift. Is it Lift Every Voice? Lift Every Voice. Yeah. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my God. Get them out of here. And the first thing they want you to do, man, listen, man, stop. The first thing they want you to do when you put this shit in here is donate. Get them out of here, man. All right. Listen, bro. Oh, let me finish this point. Listen, you cannot do this, bro. This is literally fucking mandated discrimination upon race. Okay. And you don't have enough black people for you to tell somebody that's in fucking North Dakota or South Dakota, Idaho, fucking Utah, Oregon, Washington State, a lot of these places that don't even have enough black people in the fucking state for them to consider this shit you're saying. This makes no sense. This shit is dumb. It's dumb as fuck. High quality and affordable education, whether due to their class, race, or zip code, black students are deprived of high quality educations. We demand investments in strengthening the curriculum, instruction, learning environments, and access to black students at every level. This I have no problem with. Again, education needs to be improved upon in the black neighborhoods, but the most important part is that starts where? In the home. That starts in the home, regardless of what school you have. If the parents are not starting and putting an importance of education on in the home, again, education is something like working out, okay? No matter how well and how much you work out, you will never outwork a poor diet, okay? That's something any and every person will tell you that's serious about training. You're trying to become a bodybuilder. You're trying to get your body, keep yourself a certain weight or certain aesthetics or whatnot. The first thing they're going to tell you is like, hey, man, a great body is fucking made in the kitchen before it's made in the gym. All right? You get in what you put out. It's the same principle when we come to the whole aspects of education. If you have this child with the top-notch, state-of-the-art, best teachers, best curriculum, all these other things, if he gets home and then he's bombarded with Lil Baby, Da Baby, Might Be a Baby, motherfucking Cardi B, twerking, smoking weed, sipping Hennessy, all this nigga shit, it's all for nothing. You're throwing it all down the fucking drain because the only time they're going to get that is at school, and whenever they're away from school, they're going to be fucking not promoted to be intelligent. Then they're going to not be encouraged to fucking be, you know, the smart guy or the smart girl. It's still going to be the nigga shit. Legalize marijuana. Come on, man. Marijuana is now growing a lucrative industry for many. Historically, black people have been the victim of unjust laws and barred from participation in this market. We demand that all states legalize marijuana. Man, that's some whole other shit. That's going to happen anyway. I don't know what the fuck, and expunge the criminal records for those with past convictions and violations. If you do that for black people, you got to do that for everybody, man. If you do it for black people, you got to do it for everybody. Y'all are trying to make this racial about something that is not just going to apply to you. That's the difference here. At least the shit with what Ice Cube is saying is like I said, the stipend, you can motherfucking work it around and say, hey, you have to have these things to get a fucking qualification for this or for that, for a certain amount of money. They do it all the time. Grants, scholarships, and certain things, incentives, you have to qualify being that you're a woman, being that you're of a certain age bracket, being that you're of a certain race, being that you're from a certain area, all these type things. That's legal. But again, to say that you're going to expunge the fucking criminal records of individuals, bro, and not fucking think you're gonna be able to do it for everybody, you're a fucking fool.
Yo, peace. How you doing there, my brother? Fantastic. What's the deal, good brother?
I'm good, man. Hold on real quick.
Okay, my bad. I'm muted.
You good. Bro, 2 for the 5. The site is basically one big fuck you to accountability. So long as we cunt to suckle at the teat of victimhood, we remain in the special kid spot. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Build integrational wealth, a history of redlining, racism, and appraisals, predatory lending practices, unchecked gentrification, and strip black families of years of wealth building through home ownership. We demand the removal of all barriers to home ownership and fairness and lending for black people. Listen, man, all these black people that have houses that Big Mama and shit done gave them, you know what happened to them, bro? Blight. Look up blight. All these things, these houses that these actual parents and grandparents and great-grandparents, whatever, had, and they pass it down to the family, niggas lose it. You know why? Because niggas get all this tax money, all this tax return money, they get all this other money and all these other things. What's the shit we just got? What was the shit we just got? The $1,200? The stimulus. Yeah, the stimulus and all this shit. And you know what you don't do? You don't pay the motherfucking property taxes. So what happens? You lose the property that you already had, and then the motherfucking Arabs and the motherfucking Mexicans go buy the shit up. They rebuild the whole houses you had, and now y'all complaining about red line, bro. Red line is not happening like that no more, bro. 40s, 50s, and 60s, yes. Okay, but now in 2020, no, don't give me that bullshit. It's more y'all losing properties that you already had that's been left to you than the people that are being locked out of fucking getting properties with all the motherfucking proper paperwork and qualifications. So let's get to the coup de grace, man. The grand thing of everything. Contribute. Our Black Party. Let's see. Our Black Party Unlimited. Oh my God. What do we have here? Act Blue. What is Act Blue? Act Blue is a Democratic motherfucking campaign slush fund. I thought this man was an independent. So why would an independent have our Black Party for the Black people, for the Black race, linked to the Democratic campaign donation? Huh? What's independent about this, man? And I shall rest on that one. So what's going on, bro? Go ahead. Blackground.
Yeah, peace, good bro. How you doing today, man?
Hey, great Sunday, man. Another great day.
Great Sunday, man. Great Sunday, man. How the Navy treat you, man? They treating you good? You ready to retire? You ready to get up out of there?
Hey, three years left and counting, baby.
That's what's up, man. Get that 20, man. Get that 20. Get that money, baby.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. So you put forth a lot, right? You put forth a lot as far as, you know, what Puff is talking about with his Our Black Party, which is kind of a new initiative. So he didn't really have the time to really like sit down with a lot of people to come up with a more coherent or cohesive idea. But I think some of the things that you're trying to dismiss actually is already happening. So let me just go to the statewide equity office, right? Like, I understand what you're saying when you think it's going to be some kind of seen as some kind of like racist policy or racist I guess racist office, because it'll basically be an office. It'll be an oversight office. So I don't necessarily think it'll be considered racist. I don't know if conservative governors will buy into it, but you'll have a lot of Democratic governors that will buy into it, right? Because it'll allow them to have somebody that's actually in a place to see if equity and see if things that's not happening on a state level now happens. So I don't see a problem with that. I think that needs to happen, because then we'll see more opportunity throughout the government, throughout the state governments, that will be more representative of their population, because some state governments only really don't have a lot of Black people working in high places unless they're elected officials. And then, like you said, in those predominantly white states, they rarely have any Black elected officials, right? So that would be a good thing for most state governments, to integrate Black people into their to the public space, right? Now, as far as we're talking about the legalizing marijuana, and in my state of New Jersey, where I live at, they just passed a law called the Second Chance Act, right? Where if you have a marijuana conviction, and I think in September to like July, they have a system set up where it'll automatically wipe up your record if you didn't get any more trouble. If you didn't get in any more trouble, that criminal, your marijuana charge will be wiped from your record without you doing anything. You don't have to do anything. They've already set up a group that goes and that's looking for individuals convicted of marijuana charges throughout the entire state, and this team is convened to find them and look at their charges and cross-reference it with what their present record is, and see if they qualify for automatic expungement. So that's already happening. So the things that he's talking about, he's just trying to get other states to buy into it. Now, you got to remember, in some states that pass legalized marijuana laws, their criminal record is already dropped. Already. So it's already, these things are already in place. So I don't see what the pushback is when this will benefit a lot of people. This will benefit Black people. It'll benefit white people, but it'll benefit Black people as well. And now somebody just put First Step Act. Okay, if we do the research on the First Step Act was put together by Hakeem Jeffries out of Queens, New York. He got it to pass through Congress. See, I think what happens here a lot, Fantastic, when we talk about what politicians are going to do and what they propose to do and things of that nature and their plans and the Platinum Plan and all these things, we don't think about how is this going to get done. No group can receive any economic contributions or any economic programs or anything that happens in their community that's dealing with the federal government giving them funds without it being a legislative idea, without it being legislation. The Congress controls the purse of the United States of America. So if a bill is not legislated or created to create these programs that we're talking about, there is no tangibles. You only get tangibles through legislation, and we don't discuss that. We don't discuss the dynamics within our body politic of the House, the Senate, and the president, and how that works. So when you guys do this pushback, I think you guys do it because you have your setting conservative bias about your team and who you rock with, and there's no objectivity on the issues that we're discussing.
Can I jump in? Can I jump in here? Fantastic.
Go ahead, Rob. You got it.
Peace. Thank you.
I don't know, Brandon. Please don't talk him up, Brandon. Leave RBR where he at, bro. Please. I love him, but leave him where he at.
So, Mr. Do you support reparations?
I support the idea of reparations, but I know that's going to be a hard sell in this country right now.
Yes or no? Yes or no? Do you support it?
I said, what was the first thing came out of my mouth?
You say you support the idea.
Yes, the idea of reparations, because it's just the idea.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Now, it's interesting because in 2009, with a Democratic black president, a House of Representatives primarily controlled by Democrats and a Senate controlled by Democrats, they passed an apology resolution apologizing for slavery. But in that same passage, they had a disclaimer that said, in no way, shape, or form does this mean that the federal government is responsible basically for any reparations. So even with a black president, and
but what does this have to do with what we're talking about? This is like irrelevant to what we're talking about.
Hold on, you got to talk.
I'm saying, but this is irrelevant to what we're talking about. Like, let's get on topic. Let's have relevancy here. I didn't come on here talking about reparations, though. That's the problem.
You got a chance to talk. Nobody interrupted you, right? All right. So with both houses controlled by Democrats and a black president, at the end of the day, there was no reparations that came down the pipe for black people. Now, all of a sudden now, when y'all get a president in that you hate, all of a sudden, reparations becomes an issue, knowing that you're not going to pass it. Because if you really wanted to pass it, you had the opportunity in 2009.
Sir, do you know how hard it would be to pass reparations in the United States?
You have both Congresses.
It doesn't matter if you had both houses. You would still have to have people who are willing to die on a sword in their districts on the idea of giving black people money. So you would have to find a lot of people, a lot of white Democrats to buy in to sell into their white constituencies. Bro, listen to me. Social justice and reparations are two different things, my brother.
If Democrats are for social justice, like they claim they are, then that was the moment that they could have put forth that plan.
Sir, but do you know how long it's going to take to put a plan together for reparations? Do you know how many people you have to get together? Historians, sociologists, anthropologists, economists, finance people. Do you know how many people you're going to have to get together to compile?
The time to put forth a plan like that is when you have a majority. The time to not put forth that plan is not when you don't have the numbers. You know you can't get it passed. That don't even make sense, dog.
But it's not whether or not you get it passed. It's whether or not you have a cohesive, coherent bill that has historical and political and financial ideas to it. That's not something that you can just do automatically. You know how long it's going to take to do that? Come on, bro. Let's be honest here.
Hey, can I ask a question real quick?
Let's be honest, bro. Come on, let's be honest when we talk about legislation.
The reason why you kept interjecting me because you knew that shit was bullshit.
How is it bullshit? Like, what are you saying? Like, okay, brother. What are you saying, bro? Like, you're saying from 2008 to 2008, when Obama had the Senate and the House, that there should have been a bill that was put together that would have been a reparations bill. That's what you're saying.
Hold on. You said out your own mouth when you first started talking that we need to understand how the body politic work. And I know how both chambers are.
Well, if you know how both chambers work, then you would understand what it would take to get a reparations bill passed. So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. How long do you think it would take for? Let me just ask you this question, bro. I'm not trying to out-talk.
Hey. Yeah. Wait.
Hold on. Let me just say
Yeah,
this.
no. Wait. That's something. Hey, Black Ground. He didn't interrupt you, bro. Let him.
You right. That's why I shut up. You right. That's why I shut up, bro. That's why I shut up.
Go ahead, Rob.
If you get the numbers, this just goes to show you how full of shit these people are. If you can galvanize the numbers to put forth a bill to apologize for slavery, those were Democratic legislators who supported the bill. So if you can get them to support the bill, then they should be able to support the money that come from actually paying reparations. Because again, Congress controls the purse strings. So if Congress wanted to pay the money, they could have put the money up. They could have put $500 billion up. They didn't put shit up, even though they offered an empty apology. Now, all of a sudden, when they don't have the numbers, when they don't have control of the presidency and the Senate, they only have control of the House, all of a sudden now you support reparations. Man, that's bullshit.
All right, man. Like that, I don't know where you're going.
Wait. I'm gonna let you reply. Let me read the super chat to 0 Another Manager's Forest Fire brought to you by Mr. Fantastic Brand Lighters, the best backyard barbecue light equipment. Set the whole thing ablaze, man. Hey, what can I say, man? Hey, Mr. Fantastic did gain Johnny Storm's powers every now and again. So hey, man, y'all know how I get down, bro. This is what I do. Shout out to Zero, man. Gator for the 5. Ice Cube, much respect. Trust nobody but the check. But like Black Wall Street, don't wait TV. Learn to keep that check if you get it. And shout out to my man, One Tights for the 5. Thank you, brother. Go ahead, Black Ground, and then we will get to I think it was Trey, then King Sigma, then Little Big Nate. Go ahead, Black Ground.
All right, let's take a step back, right? Let's take a step back. Now, here it is. He brought up the idea and the proposition of reparations, right? A 270-year inhumane business transaction, right? A 300-year horrific genocidal business, right? That took place on the shores of this nation from 1600s to the mid 1800s, right? So how do we quantify or qualify those centuries of chattel slavery in one legislative session, right? Here we are saying that $500 billion is the marker for all those millions of people who died in the transatlantic slave trade and all those millions of families who were disrupted. So he's saying that a reparations bill would have been adequately done and pursued in the 2 years that Obama and the Democrats ran the Senate and the House, when they lost it in 2010 to the midterm elections to the Tea Party revolt. So he's saying because these people signed on to a flimsy ass apology that they would have been that gung-ho to sign on to a reparations bill that will put white Americans, black Americans, Indian Americans, Chinese Americans, Hispanic Americans on the cut for $500 billion price tag. Now, I don't know what government or what politics he understands or how he understands civics, but that might be a hard sell. You might have a hard time trying to convince white people in Westchester and white people in suburban Democratic enclaves that they got to give up some of their tax money for some shit that they wasn't a part of.
I got a question for you, bro.
Hold on, bro.
We get it.
The man's asked me to respond, and I'm responding. If y'all guys don't like what I'm saying,
you
you
have
have more ample time
I got a question for you.
Come on,
besides
bro.
Listen,
and fantastic. You just got on me about interrupting. I'm not even talking to this gentleman. He's interrupting.
Yeah, but so hey, Black Ground, you did have your chance. So can you keep it concise, brother? Because we got.
I'm very concise with what I'm saying. I think I'm very concise with what I'm saying. So I'm trying to understand how he thinks that it's that simple because some people signed a flimsy ass apology bill that it would be akin to giving up $500 billion. Like, make that make sense. That's like remedial civics. That's like not really understanding how politics works and just having, just trying to come up against reparations, which we wasn't even talking about when I entered Fantastic.
No, okay. So you ain't, first of all, you ain't gonna call me remedial without me allowing me to respond.
I said that was remedial. Your understanding of how that process works is remedial at best.
Okay, and so I'm going to respond to you. I'm going to respond to you since it was so remedial. Once again, you were the one that said that Congress controls the purse string. I'm hitting you on the point that you said. Now, I agree with that because Congress does. So when Congress had control over the purse string and could have passed anything they wanted, and the Republicans could not stop it. With a black president in office, nobody cut a fucking check. Period. That's what I'm saying. And they could have. If Donald Trump
how could they have, brother? Don't you think somebody would have to create the bill, bro?
No, you did not get interrupted, bro.
I'm asking you. I'm asking you a question, my brother. I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question, bro. Don't you think somebody would have had to create the bill? Wouldn't an individual congressman would have had to come up with the bill, right? Ain't that how it works?
Are you serious, bro? I'm not.
Yes, I'm very serious.
Hold on, hey,
come on, fellas.
You keep cutting me off, man. Everybody's giving him a chance to speak. You keep cutting me off.
But Rod, hold on, bro. We gotta move it around, bro. We got other brothers on the panel. Just quick, man. Again, to that point, bro. Reparations, again, this shit's not happening. All right. It's not. Look,
thank you.
Look, bro, it's not happening. But the thing about it is, if you can reword it or you can put it into other things, the way that they're doing it in the platinum plan, if you look at it and again, the platinum plan is not perfect. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You're getting something versus nothing, at least in the president shit. What's name's not giving you shit. All right, you're not getting anything in the fucking lift every voice shit. You're not getting.
What are you getting in the platinum plan?
Again,
hey, I'll address that.
So what are you guys getting in the platinum plan?
Hold on, go ahead, Trey. Go ahead, you got it.
Hey, first off, man, what's going on, everybody? The platinum plan is simple. It's just this. I'm not going to go into any details because if you want to read the platinum plan, just pull it up and do the research like most Negroes don't do. It's simple. You got to work for it. The money is out there. You just got to put in the work for it, just like Fantastic said about the PPP. But I got a question for you, though, bro. Do you support Joe Biden and Kamala right now?
I support anybody that's gonna get Trump out of office. Anybody.
Okay, cool.
I would support a dead dog if he was on the side of the highway going against Trump.
Cool. All right, now I'll continue. This is why I asked that.
Wow.
All right, so Trump put the platinum plan out there. Basically, it's reparations you got to work for. And it's too easy. Like plenty of us brothers out here done got it. And it's out here getting mad paper. But this is what I say about supporting Joe Biden. That young black kid at the town hall the other night asked Joe Biden straight up, you got anything for us besides you ain't black? And Joe Biden told him straight up, I'm going to ban chokeholds. And you know what? How about instead of, de-escalating and a bad de-escalate, we can just de-escalate by shooting them in the leg. Trump gave us the platinum plan. Joe Biden just said, we'll just shoot y'all niggas.
All right, listen.
Next time. He automatically, hold up. Joe Biden automatically deferred to is you niggas as criminals first. That's how they see us in the community. And dudes like you come up here talking all that welfare stuff, handout stuff. Oh, we need no, bro. We don't need anything. Hold up. We don't need anything from brothers.
First of all, brother, please explain to me when I say anything about welfare. Brother, I own my own business. I own my own business, brother. I work hard every day.
Why are you up here telling? Well, why are you up here asking brothers to go ahead and get handouts when you got your own shit?
Please explain to me where I ask anybody for handouts. Please in any words that I said.
You got the idea of reparations. You want reparations and handouts?
I said that. Excuse me. I didn't say anything about reparations. That young man came up here and started talking about reparations. I said nothing about reparations.
What's Joe Biden gonna do? What's Joe Biden gonna do?
Did I say anything about reparations when I came on your panel?
Besides shooting us in the leg, man.
Fantastic. Did I say anything?
What's Joe Biden gonna do for us besides shooting us in the leg?
Fantastic. Did I say anything about reparations when I came on your panel?
No, he was asked a question. He was asked a question about all the reparations talk because he was asked a question about it. So let's just move along because like I said we got plenty of brothers.
All right, question. I had a question. Besides shooting us in the leg, instead of choking us out or whatever, what's Joe Biden gonna do for us, bro?
He has the lift every voice plan. You can look it up, just like y'all told us to look up the platinum plan. I've looked at the platinum plan. It's a 1-page do it all. But I will agree with you on one thing. The platinum plan is about doing for self and opening up businesses and taking advantage of the opportunities through business, through federal grants and federal contracts. So I agree with you on that. That's what the platinum plan is. It's not.
Okay, so what's wrong with Trump then? So what's wrong with Trump? If you want to get him out of office,
I think Trump is a racist monster, dog. Let me just say this. Please let me just say this. If you guys are black conservatives, I'm not trying to convince you not to be black conservatives. I'm not telling you that your political ideology is wrong. What I'm saying to you is, as a United States Army veteran, as a person who went to war for this nation, when I look at that batshit crazy man on the podium representing this country, it turns my stomach. His inability.
I did 21 years and 4 tours in Afghanistan, bro.
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about you. I just
the individuals. Now, where's the racism?
Hey, brothers. I'm gonna ask this question, then we'll go to King Signal. So, Black Ground. This is my question for you, brother. What makes Trump any more racist than Joe Biden?
Thank you.
Where's the evidence?
Well, unlike you guys, I'm from the Northeast. I'm from New York, New Jersey, tri-state area, right? So I'm very familiar with who Donald Trump is. I'm very familiar with the Central Park 5. The shithole country comments. My wife is from Haiti. I got a lot of friends from Africa.
Haiti is a shithole country, bro.
That's not your country.
I was there at the
earthquake. From Haiti.
I'm Jamaican. From New York, just like you, and Jamaica's a shithole country.
None of that has anything to do with the
question. Is a shithole country. There you go, bro. Come on, here's the racism.
You asked me why I felt that way, and I'm telling you why I felt that way, because you may feel that way about those countries. That doesn't take
feelings, nigga. Facts.
Yo, man,
facts over feelings, nigga.
Man, what the fuck is wrong with you, motherfuckers? You're so triggered because you're so fucking wrong that y'all don't let other people fucking speak. What the fuck?
Why are you cursing?
Man, hey, everybody chill, man.
Chill, man. Shit. You can fucking talk like goddamn grown men, nigga. Shit.
Yeah, hold on.
You can't talk like grown men because people won't let you speak because
you're the main one cutting me off the whole time, bro.
Hey, man,
I wasn't cutting you off. I was asking you a question. I was asking you a question to what you were saying to me.
Hey, we gotta get some order, bro. Listen, man. Listen. What we can't do, bro, is yell and talk over each other, whatnot. If you don't agree or whatnot, what have you, man, don't agree. But let's not over talk each other and again turn this into some nigga shit. No matter where you stand politically or ideologically, this is a very, very important conversation. We are what's the day? The 18th. So we're like 20 days away from the election, right? Something like that. All right. So we're less than a month away from the election, maybe possibly one of the most important elections of our lifetimes. Okay. So let's have the conversation, man. We agree, it's cool, but let's not get into the nigga shit. Shout out to Wise will teaching people the 499. Trump was in politics 47 years. His alleged racism didn't affect policy. Shout out to Dick Dog for the 10. Didn't Trump release around 7,000 prisoners, most being black? Hey, man, I don't know. Wait, let's not hop in yet, but we will go in order. We got my man King Sigma in the building. What's going on with King Sigma?
Hold on, man. He's been the one cutting people off.
Rod, I addressed it, Rod. He's on mute right now, man. We from here on, that's how we gonna carry it. Go ahead, King Sigma. It's on you, brother. Go ahead.
All right, man. So here's the thing. It's funny. I hear people had this conversation about this lift every voice and seeing plan. Again, more symbolism and pandering without actually having any real meat to the plan. That's the first thing. I've looked at Trump's policies over the 4-year period. Everyone wants to do this apples to oranges comparison of Trump. Now, I'm a lifetime Democrat, right? And anyone with sense can tell you that Trump has done more for black men through policy in 4 years than Biden did in 47 years.
Thank you.
In federal power, okay? Let me say it again. Joe Biden first was elected to the federal legislature in 1972. So wouldn't that mean that over the course of 47 years, you should be able to point to 47 policies, at least one per year, just a minimum, one per year, that he can show you that this is what I did for black men. This is what I did for the 95% percentage of black votes that my party has received for nearly 50 years. Now,
Sigma, I gotta ask something for reference point. So,
yeah,
is anybody on here 47 years old? Nobody's 47.
46.
I'm 45.
I'm
About to turn 46.
So the oldest, so Joe Biden has literally been in here like a lifetime of every black man on this panel. Continue, Sigma. Just want to get
okay. So then we look at it. People want to talk about, well, Donald Trump and the Central Park Five. What about Joe Biden, the Dixiecrats, and the Central Park 500,000 across 50 states of America during the World War? That was a bipartisan thing.
Doing the what? Say that again. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Say that again.
Dude, don't cut me off, bro.
I said I didn't hear you. Say that again. Come on, man. Y'all got to stop being so sensitive. I just asked you to repeat what you said. I didn't hear what you said. That's all. That's all I asked you to repeat what you said. That's it.
So
I didn't hear what you said. That's not cutting you off.
With the whole drug war that started really with Nixon, but because there was this power struggle, they told, oh, the Democrats are soft on crime. So guess what happened? Joe Biden leading the Dixiecrat, taking the handoff from Strom Thurmond, and all of those Dixiecrats said, we're going to be the tough guys now because everyone thinks we're weak. We're going to be tougher on these inner city criminals than anybody. He took the mantle. It wasn't just the 1994 crime bill. He passed like 5 or 6 bills that he wrote. It was bipartisan, Democrats and Republicans. They were in a pissing contest to see who could put more black men in prison, okay? Then we talk about this lift every voice and sing. That's just an idea, okay?
So is the platinum plan. The platinum plan is an idea.
Hold on.
The platinum plan is an idea.
You cut.
The platinum plan is an idea. Am I right? Am I correct?
Let this nigga get his thought.
Am I correct? Is the platinum plan an idea?
You're not correct.
Is the platinum plan an idea or is it legislation?
He already started enacting the first 4 months.
Show me where he's enacted the platinum plan in legislation.
He's a clown, man. He's a clown.
Show me where he's implemented anything from the platinum plan. Fantastic. You got to be honest here, brother. You got to be honest here. The platinum plan is an idea. It's not been put in no legislation, none whatsoever.
Brother, hold on, wait, hold on. Hey, man, listen, black intro, bro. I'm talking black brown. Listen, man, you complained about something, brother. Now you're doing the same thing you complained about. Let's keep it orderly. If you have an interjection or something, just wait till the brother finish, man. Sigma didn't say shit to nobody. So please don't interrupt him, man. Let him get his points off. If you want to counter it when he's done talking, counter it. But come on, let's keep some order here. Shout out to Black Intro TV for the 5. All these fools racist. Take what you can get. And that's all I'm saying, man. But go ahead, Sigma. My bad. Go ahead, brother.
All right. So when we talk about the platinum plan, you got to look at that within the context, one, of what Trump has already done in 4 years with only 10% of the black male vote, 5% of the black female vote. What Trump has decided, this goes beyond the Republican Party. He's saying that I'm going to bring black voters back home to the party that their ancestors started by actually putting something out there in my 4 years. The platinum plan. Look at the basic framework of it. Look at the preamble of the platinum plan. Jobs, security, funding for education, opportunity zones. Those are things that he's already done to a much more significant degree based on the exchange of votes than the Democrats. He's already created more jobs before COVID than any other president as far as putting single mothers back to work, putting black working class back to work, culling illegal immigration, which brings down wages, which creates situations where they take resources from poor blacks and working class blacks. He brought in more security in the relationships between other countries and making arrangements with the trade deals that put more fair dealing between American companies and consumers and other companies coming here. I feel more secure in this country under Donald Trump than I will under Joe Biden and with his relationship with communists, with his relationship with misandry. When we talk about funding for education, he put more money into black colleges than any president in history so far. The opportunity zones, if you're a black man about your business and you have that tax ID, you're the major beneficiary of the platinum plan. So when we talk about who's done something, he's already given you he's already shown you in 4 years. I only got 10% of you black males votes. Only got 5% of you black female votes. But here's what I've done in 4 years. He's only been a politician for 4 years.
Thank you.
What can Joe Biden show you? Now we talk about the lift every voice sing. That's just more symbolism. He's been in power for 47 years. The Democrats have had the black vote for 65 years. It shouldn't be the need for a lift every voice and sing because they should have already sold up every point that was in that plan, why is there any evidence of them doing any of those things in the last 40 years? Oh, okay. Now Puffy's plan is just like a facsimile of the Black Communist Matters plan. When you actually look at it, it's very vague. It doesn't say anything specific, but it's some kind of lifted version of the Black Marxist Matters. So when we talk about the Platinum Plan is more of a direct statement that, look it, judge me by my 4-year record of what I've done for you. Democrats got 95% of the Black vote up until 2016. They are the ones that need to show not just a little bit of what they've done in 40 years. They should be showing whole libraries of policies that they've passed, that they funded, and the impact that it had on those Black voters. You guys got the mic, man.
As usual, King Sigma coming in, shut this bitch down.
If I could go next real quick, I would just love to.
It's on you, Nate. Hold on, real quick, Nate. Let me read this super chat. It's on you. Shout out to Overture for the 5.
So I don't get to push back on any of that nonsense. He just started.
Hold on, wait, brother.
So I don't get
to set this bitch on fire.
Overture for the 5, man. By the way, Joe Biden's mentor was Robert Byrd, who was a former Ku Klux Klan member and Dixiecrat, the party of segregationists. Go figure. Appreciate you for the super chat, brother. Shout out to Nick Taylor in the building. Go ahead, little Big Nate. It's on you, bro.
Actually, he was a grand cyclops of the Ku Klux Klan. Robert Byrd was, but that's beside the point. Number one, I'd love to address this gentleman's argument about racism. In the 1980s, Al Sharpton befriended Donald Trump in an attempt to become familiar with the movers and shakers in the business world of New York to get funding for the National Action Network. Donald Trump donated thousands of his own personal dollars and helped raise tens of thousands of dollars for the National Action Network. In the 1990s, he became familiar with Jesse Jackson. He also did the same exact thing for Jesse Jackson. And on top of it, he gave Jesse Jackson's Rainbow Push Coalition their first headquarters in Chicago, a 1-year lease completely free of charge. All right, I'll address your Central Park 5 stuff. If you recall, I think in 2006-07, there was a case in Duke, the Duke lacrosse team. A couple of Black strippers accused.
We're talking about Central Park 5. We're not talking about the Duke case. Let's keep it relevant, bro. Let's keep it relevant, bro.
People off, man. Let him make his point, my nigga. Goddamn.
I'm going to show you the correlation, sir. Be patient. So, Central Park 5, the Duke lacrosse thing happens. The Black women lied. But when it happened, in my mind, I was like, man, I need to ride up there and go fucking handle them white boys and raping a Black woman like that. That was my first impulse when I heard the story. We all know the story was a lie. What do you think Donald Trump's first impulse as a white man, hearing 5 Latino and Black teens rape a white woman would be? It would be the same fucking thing, okay? He would overreact just like I did. My only issue with Trump is he never apologized for saying the young boy should be executed or whatever. But I completely understand his position being angry, because I can assure you, if you heard a group of white men rape a Black woman, you'd have the same reaction. All right? So your racism argument is nonsense, because a racist would not fund Black colleges at the highest level they've ever been.
Trump is a super racist, fam.
Well, hold on.
He's a super racist, fam. Come on, fellas. Come on. You guys are smart guys, man. You guys are smart guys, my man. Like, you guys aren't dumb guys, man.
I don't want to mute y'all, man. Hold on, bro. Listen.
But you guys are smart guys, man. He's a super racist, man.
Black Brown.
Super racist.
Black Brown. Hold on.
Like a super saiyan,
Hold on.
Super racist, nigga.
Hold on, real quick.
Disgusting. It's disgusting.
Wait,
people in his own party are calling him a racist. People who are formerly staunch conservatives are calling him a racist.
Black Brown. If you do that, you hurt your own argument, man. Because Kamala Harris just called Joe Biden a racist during the
Thank you.
She didn't say he was a racist. She said that his ideas on busing was troubling. She did not call him a racist. She just said his ideas on busing was troubling.
I told y'all he was full of shit.
Kamala Harris,
you're full of shit See, you're remedial in civics. You don't even understand how civics works, and you're telling me I'm full of shit. You're talking about a reparations bill that's going to be manufactured in 2 years for a 300-year fucking crime. So you're saying the bill could be formulated in one legislative session. And you're, come on, man, you're remedial, bro. Give it
False
a break.
narrative. He's pushing
remedial.
You're remedial.
False narrative.
Remedial. I told you. He called me remedial.
Listen, man. Listen, I'm sorry that you guys hate being black and you think that being a black conservative is gonna somehow save you, but it's not. Like, it's not. Let me get back to King Supreme. Can I get back to King Sigma? Can I get back to King Sigma, please? Can I get back to?
I want you to deal with what I said.
I just dealt with it. I just dealt with what you said.
No. You said he's a super racist.
You've made no point.
Listen, man.
Literally made
Hold on,
no
everybody
point,
chill.
my nigga.
Yo, everybody chill, man. Listen, bro. We gotta let each other talk. All right. Again, I know everybody wants to say the thing or whatever the piece, but Black Brown, bro, we're gonna give you the chance to get your shit off, man. I promise you I will. You just got you talk like uninterrupted for the most part, man. I know you like the lone wolf here. So if you need to, by all means, man, I would say like take notes, write some shit down or whatnot, bro. I promise you. I'm gonna give you a full shit to fucking retort, bro. I promise you I will. I'm not gonna limit it, but you can't keep cutting shit off because it's just, you know what I mean? Everybody's just getting fucking what's the name. So like I said, we got a lot of people on the panel. So just work with me, bro. Be patient. I was gonna say one thing though, also in reference to the Central Park 5 aspect. If I remember right, this also occurred on Donald Trump's, like in his property, some shit. He had a response, and he had a responsible thing to do with it because it involved one of his properties, right?
No, it happened in the middle of the park, bro. It didn't happen. It happened in the middle of the park. It happened like in the center of the park, which is near like Madison Avenue in a touristy area. So that was the whole thing. It wasn't near his property. None of
the Trump things were associated with that area at all.
The Trump Tower is Trump Tower is maybe like 6 or 7 blocks north. I mean, like south.
But they admitted to it.
They admitted to it. Okay. They admitted to it, and what happened? What happened? But what happened eventually? What was the end result of the case?
Okay.
What was the end result of the case?
Yeah. Responded to it based on the fact that they admitted to it.
What was the end result of the case?
Wait.
Hey, fantastic. Can I add some context to freaking this whole thing? Because none of y'all are old enough to remember. Lil Big Nate probably do.
I remember. I was there. I lived in New York when it happened.
All right, so you know what wildin' is? Them niggas was out there.
That's what I was just about to say that about that. Yeah. You remember when they used to do the wildin' from like 42nd all the way to like 55th and Broadway? Yeah, I remember greatly.
If they had been at home doing their homework instead of out there wilding, they wouldn't have got caught up in anything.
You're right, but at the end, you're correct in that. But in the end, they wasn't the ones who did it.
All right,
so regardless of what their
we gotta move it around. We got my man Bro Truth in the building. Hey, we got Bro Truth in the building, man. Bro Truth, go ahead, it's on you, bro.
Yo, what's poppin', man? This is motherfucking all this energy on here, man. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm just saying though, black ground, man. Like, listen, bro, you just can't come on this panel and throw out terms like super racist without any evidence, bro. Okay, like it doesn't make any sense for this man to permanently fund, HBCU colleges, indefinitely. That alone should show that this man don't have of course he's going to have allegiance to his skin color, just like we all do as black men.
Exactly.
However, it's a whole nother fucking thing to say that he is basically saying, fuck you niggas, I'm white and I'm supreme and I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure you niggas cannot advance on any level. Why would he permanently fund HBCU colleges, which would directly lead to brothers getting money to advance their lives? But why would he do that? Why would he release black people from cages? Why would he sign on a crime bill to basically release nonviolent criminals? Why would he do that? If he was so fucking dead set on making sure he kept his foot on niggas' neck, why would he let black people out of jail? Why would he create urban revitalization zones to incentivize companies to come in black neighborhoods?
Thank you.
Those
Why would he
things
do
already
that?
exist.
Why would he do
Urban
that?
revitalization zones already exist in states. Opportunity zones already exist before he became
Donald
president.
Trump created 8,776 opportunity zones under his administration.
Opportunity
It
zones
did not
already
exist prior to
existed
that,
in
bro.
every
He
state.
created 8,700.
Opportunity zones
Oh
already
my God.
existed in every state prior to him becoming
And
president.
he
You can
brung
research
another
it. You can look it
8,000.
up.
He brung
Opportunity
another
zones have
8,000.
always existed in the
He
community
brung another
based
8,000.
on
Address
tax
it.
breaks. Come on,
Address
man.
it. Address
Bro,
it.
He didn't
still,
create
but you
anything. They
still,
already exist.
Oh my
States
God.
already have plans where opportunity zones already exist. They've
Donald
been
Trump
existing for
created
years.
over
They've
8,000
been
opportunity
existing for
zones.
years. Now, what to my man, Bro Truth? Bro Truth, he's a politician. Every once in a while, a politician has to pander to a constituency and give them something. Every politician has done that. Name me one politician in the history of this nation that didn't give a group something. Name me that politician that didn't give a group something.
You said he was pandering.
The funding for
You said he was pandering.
HBCUs was already there. The only thing he took out was them having to what's the name for it every year. That's the only thing he
more
took
than
out. He
anyone
increased the
in
funding.
American history.
The funding was
You're
already
lying.
increased in
so
the
racist,
fiscal year
though.
bill,
Lie.
and all
Why-
he
why
did
would he
was
do that?
lying, sir.
He created a
research
cabinet.
it.
He
Look it
created
up.
a
Look it
cabinet
up. The
for
only thing he
HBCU
did was took
colleges
out the
in-
clause where they didn't have to
No, he
reapply
actually
every year for the
My
fucking
nigga, he created
grants.
a cabinet
That's
for
all
the
he did.
HB.
You're
No,
lying.
he
Look
did
it
way
up.
more than
Look
that,
it up.
dog.
Google is your friend. Look it up,
You're
bro.
lying.
Google is your friend.
I'm
Google is your
telling you
friend.
you're
Look it
lying.
up. Look it
The
up.
thing is, you have no tangible evidence that this man is a
Make America great. His Make America Great rallies are racist rallies. They're Klan rallies.
So you
Him,
want
his whole existence.
Listen, bro.
This
So
black
basically,
people-
what you're saying is you want America. You want
I
America
can't wait to
fail.
go to this Klan rally Saturday.
And have fun. And have fun at the Klan rally. Because that's what you're going to, a
Check it
Klan
out,
rally.
bro.
So why you over
So
here?
basically, make America great. Make America great. Make America
Because
great again.
I came to holler at
Essentially-
Fantastic because I like what the young brother's doing and I like his channel and I like his work. That's why I came over here.
Hey, Black Ground.
That's why I came over here. Because
Black
I dig
Brown.
Fantastic. I think he's a bright young brother. We may not agree politically, but I ain't got no problem with kicking it with the brother. That's why I'm over here.
You on some weak ass shit, bro.
No, you're on some remedial shit.
man,
You're doing
we can
your
have
civics work and you're the
different-
main one
we can have
talking.
different
Come on, bro.
opinions, we got different
Before you
ideas.
come
We
on the
don't
panel talking about
we
reparations,
don't
learn
gotta
how
get
the
into
process
fucking-
works.
Let's drop the ad hominem shit, man. Let's talk about the ideas, bro.
Yeah, man.
Let's
Yeah,
talk
man.
about
Hey.
the ideas, man. Let's drop the all ad hominem
Listen,
attacks, my
I
nigga.
don't have no problem with talking about the ideas because Little Big Nick brought up some good points. He brought up some good points, and I can't dispute what he said, especially when it came to like me and him agree. Donald Trump didn't apologize, so he understand where I'm coming from on that nature. With you,
Oh my
I
God,
understand
but you're
what
not
you're saying,
addressing
but
all the things I
opportunity
said
zones
he
have
did
always
do.
existed in the community.
Address the things I said he did do during the 80s and 90s.
All right, but hold on,
I'm
hold
saying,
on,
but
hold
yeah,
on.
but that listen. Al Sharpton and fucking Jesse Jackson are charlatans too. They all from the same
okay.
vein. Them two
Got
motherfuckers
you.
ain't shit. Fucking Al Sharpton is a rat. Like I don't rock with Al Sharpton. I think Al Sharpton is a fucking the fucking terrible human being. I think Jesse Jackson is a piece of shit. I don't rock with neither one of them clowns.
God.
Are you a diehard Democrat?
No, I am an independent. I don't believe in either party, the Democratic Party or the Republican Party. I just want Trump out of here.
What would you consider to be the ideal form of government? What would you consider? What would you consider to be the ideal form of?
Bro, no. We gotta let Zero get in here, man. Shout out to Zero in the building, man. We gotta let Zero. He had said his piece. Go ahead, Zero. My bad, bro.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think the first thing we got to understand is there is no black agenda in America, and there's no black agenda in America that will be adhered to unless it's controlled by black people. So you will never see a black agenda set forth by other people. Period. That's like just the bottom line. I mean, when you think about how we even got this far, we got this far by putting in quantifiable effort like money, galvanization of people, and all that other shit to force the issue with leverage of some sort. And that was back in the day. You could do that under the threat of switching sides with your vote, which is why the Democrat and Republican parties switch values. Because everybody always talks about the switch of Republican and Democrat, but they don't understand why. It was under threat of people switching. So nowadays that don't matter. The only thing that matters is money, because the white supremacy created a monster that they can't control, and feminism, and they have all the money. So, and the only money that really matters is the money that you are in control of. not the money that's handed to you, i.e. welfare. Because if you get welfare money, other people control you. So understanding this, you have to understand that our home country lost the war. POWs and losers of war don't get prizes. So when you think about reparations, that is just smokescreen shit. We shouldn't even be thinking about it. It doesn't matter. The platinum plan, the Biden plan, none of that matters. The thing is, what we're looking at is one side is trying to give you welfare for your vote, and the other side is trying to get you to understand that welfare won't help you, but try to incentivize you to actually take care of yourself. This isn't bootstrap talk. It's tangible shit. Like, for instance, if you cut people's taxes, like when the taxes got cut in 2017, I don't want to make this shit personal, but when taxes got cut in 2017, that actually helped me be able to get out of like 3 different forms of debt, and that was just from a simple tax cut. It didn't have anything to do with getting free money. It was a tax cut, which is, I guess you can say it's free money, but you're working for it. That's what a lot of people were arguing when they were talking about Trump not giving you welfare, but actually doing other things to basically give you money. Now, if you're not working, I get it. That means you're not, a tax cut isn't going to work for you. So if you're poor, I get why you would vote for the party that's going to give you free shit. I would too, if I was broke. The racism shit also doesn't matter because both sides are racist. Biden has a track record of racism. In fact, he was one of the people that was all aboard for the 3 strikes and all the other shit that was like putting a hammer on niggas back in the day. So both, and Trump, he just became a politician recently. So I really don't give a fuck about both parties' racism. It's just the fact that here's what you're voting for. One side, you're voting for welfare. The other side, you're just voting to stay pretty much on pace to where you are right now. Because the only policies that matter in America are economic, and everybody should know this if they don't. It's the only thing that matters. So let me just give you a tangible example of what's going on. I talked about this a few times, but we're just going to do a quick policy comparison, right? So Democratic side, this is part of the Biden plan, the list that lift every voice. So basically, he has $100 billion to fund housing infrastructure. After that housing infrastructure is basically free houses. So, and keep in mind, this welfare is not for men; it's for women.
Yep.
Can I just ask you a quick question, bro?
Go ahead.
How do you distinguish that as free housing? Like, how do you label that free housing?
Because they're allocating $100 billion to just build houses, and then when I finish, you'll understand. So the housing is just housing infrastructure, and again, it's not for men; it's for women. So they give you a $15,000 tax credit if it's your first time buying a house. So first of all, the houses are being built specifically for Black women, and
single mothers,
basically. Yeah.
Where does it say that at? Where does it say that at in the plan?
It's in the plan.
It says for single mothers in the plan.
No, it doesn't say for single mothers.
It says for women in the plan.
Okay.
I'm just asking, bro. I'm just asking.
Well, hold on, Black Brown. Listen, Black Brown. What it'll tell you is this: you're going to have income requirements, and it's going to be for impoverished individuals.
Exactly. The income requirement. There's an income requirement of you have to make less than $125,000, which covers pretty much everybody. So, again, $100 billion to build houses, then $15,000 kickback. On top of that, there is legal assistance. It's called the Legal Assistance to Prevent Evictions Act. This is to prevent these single mothers from getting kicked out of the houses. Damn. They get lawyers to prevent them from getting kicked out of the houses. If all that fails, the last the fucking last ditch effort is vouchers to just pay the fucking mortgage. If you can't cover 30%. So, and on the and that's crazy. Now on the other side, they just want to defund Fannie and Freddie Mac, which is government, the government loan house that controls more than half of all mortgages in the United States. And the reason why is because Fannie and Freddie Mac got their boot on niggas' necks because these loans, you can't escape from them. Once these loans are with you until you die, and if possible, they'll pass them on to your fucking kids.
Bankruptcy.
Yeah, and they'll pass them on to your fucking kids. So what they want to do is get Fannie and Freddie Mac out of niggas' way because they're the ones who are basically keeping boots on niggas' necks. Now, if they can get Fannie and Freddie Mac out the way, it makes it so that more privatized banks come into the picture, which means more competitions, which means loans are cheaper, because all a loan is that you're buying money. You treat money like a commodity. So what happens when you put more commodity out there? The prices go down. So you put more privatized loan sellers out there, and then that brings the money down, because the fact of the matter is, if you qualify for a loan, you qualify for a loan. If you qualify for a loan, then all of the people that are competing to get that, to sell you money, are going to try and compete with each other to make those loans cheaper. The caveat to that is that you can escape from these loans if shit goes bad. But the whole thing is, unlike the government side of it, if you get stuck under something let's just say you get a shit or a predatory loan, those private loan houses are up for for litigation. Can't do that to Fannie and Freddie Mac. It's a you're fucked situation. So again, one side is going to give you welfare, and not even to men, to women, and the other side is basically saying, hey, we're gonna get this fucking stranglehold off of you. Now you can argue which one is better, free shit or taking the noose off, but there's the difference between both sides' policy strategy, economic policy strategy. One side is, I'm going to give you free shit, and the other side is, let me help you out.
And if I could chime in real quick, I'd like to know, what is P. Diddy's plan to stop the 22 million abortions that have happened since 1973? Once you average that out over 46 years, it's 478,260 abortions a year by Black women alone. That's almost 500,000 dead Black people every year for 46 years. I would like to know your plan for that, sir. Number one. Number two, I'd like to know P. Diddy's plan to help stop the subsidization of single Black motherhood through welfare. Because according to Statista.com, Statista, a wealth of information on statistics, I suggest you go look at it. In 2019, 7,452 Black people were murdered in 2019. 96% of those were murdered by Black people, namely young Black men raised by single unwed Black mothers, just like 90% of all convicts in jail in our correctional.
Right, listen. I came here to talk policy. I ain't come here to argue with y'all about y'all hate for Black women. That's y'all shit. I don't got nothing to do with that shit. Hold on, let me finish. Please let me finish. Please let me finish what I'm saying, gentlemen. Please.
He's not making an argument right now. He's
just a valid question. A little bit. Nate asked you a valid question.
I'm about to answer the question. I don't give a fuck about any of that. White women get abortions too. Listen, man, you asked me a question. Let me answer the question.
Oh my God, you answered it. You said you don't care.
No, little big Nate, let him answer, bro. You don't cut him off. Let him answer.
I don't give a fuck about that, because white women get abortions too. Are y'all worried about white women getting abortions? No. So why the fuck? Like now you guys.
I gotta have it.
Once you make it a race issue, you really don't care about it.
I got it, bro. Wait. Shout out to Sight Bud for the one that now Black Brown. Come on, brother. Listen, brother. We and Dollar Washington too. Hold up, I gotta get Dollar Washington. Appreciate Dollar Washington for the 5, bro. Thank you,
brother. I'm listening, brother. I'm listening, brother. I'm listening, brother. I said I'm listening, brother.
Listen, bro. We can't reply with the white people do it too, man. That's not a manly response.
It is a manly response, because I'm not the listen, fantastic. I can't take a foray into another human being's motions or choices on whether they're gonna have a
You just
child or
proved
not,
he
bro.
does not care about black
Can I
people.
just
Big
finish,
man.
please?
You
Can I
proved
finish,
you don't care
please?
about black people.
Chill, little big
Can
man.
I
Let him
finish, please?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
That's not my choice. I didn't make that child with that woman. That's that woman and the person she made that choice with. That's their choice. That's their sanctity. That has nothing to do with me.
Hold on, wait,
They were
wait.
not.
Now,
Let me finish, please. That has nothing to do with me. That's none of my business.
So
They
just
made
go to the
that
public
choice.
tax
They
money
have to
that
deal.
you use
They
to
have
pay
to deal with that action. They have to deal with their higher power when
I
it comes to them making that choice. That's not up to me.
The higher
I don't
power-
worry. I don't
But
listen
Your
to.
fucking taxpayers,
Wait,
taxpayer
y'all.
dollars are
Y'all
being
gonna let
used
me
to
talk?
fund
Y'all
that,
just
my
gonna
nigga. That's the whole fucking point.
Black Brown,
Okay, there's
He
one
can't
party
get
that
that
is
shot, y'all. He can't
One
get
second,
backing this
one
shit.
second. Just one second, please. Just let me
Yo,
get
can
one-
I
one
please
statement.
finish saying what I'm saying, please?
Let me just one statement. And I'm gonna give you guys a mic.
Oh
I just want to go because
my
you guys are gonna be going on for a while. But the brother was talking about that Central Park 9 as being one of the reasons why he considered Donald Trump a racist, right? Now, when you look at what I was saying earlier about a comparison from Trump's actions in 4 years versus Biden and the other boomer silence in 40 years, and then we actually go look at that Central Park 9 case or 5
It's
case.
5. Yes, 5.
Case. Guess what we find out? It's really quick to find out. The prosecutor was a Democratic Jew. The mayor.
But what the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Because
Like,
she was the motherfucker that prosecuted the Central
what
Park.
the fuck does that have to do with anything,
Well,
man? Like, what the fuck you talking about?
listen, man.
Yo, your
Oh,
dismissal
God.
is not a argument, my nigga. Your dismissal is not an argument, okay? You can't just
Dismissal
be
of
like,
what?
what does this have to do with anything?
What
That's
does
not an
the
argument.
what does the
You're doing
Democratic Jewish
deflecting.
what does the
And you use
Democratic
this dude
Jewish
for 1 minute.
prosecutor
1
what does
minute.
what does the Democratic Jewish
Please
prosecutor
use this
have?
dude.
Let me finish, brother. Let me finish.
No,
What does the
Let the
Jewish
man make his
prosecutor?
point. You
Please let me
understand what the
finish.
fuck he's
Let a
saying.
person get a statement out.
Hey, come on, fantastic.
Black Brown,
I'm
bro,
the only person here, bro. I gotta defend myself against 6 other people.
Bro, listen, understand that. But listen, what I'm telling you.
So every time I say something, all 6 of them jump in, and then you tell me I'm wrong for responding.
You didn't bro.
Mute this dude, man.
Hold on, wait.
Like, he's not even a black person. He's not even an African American talking about black people. This is crazy.
What are you talking about? Wait, anyway, hold on.
Nuts.
Hold on, wait. Anyway, for one, everybody here is black. But
No. Everybody here ain't African American, bro. Maybe they black, but everybody here ain't African American.
Okay,
I'm African American.
Yeah, who's not? That's what I'm saying. Who's not?
Say their name.
Listen,
I'm African American.
either way it goes. Wait. Let me say this, bro. Understand? Hold on, wait, bro. Bro, I understand that, but bro, like I said, bro, you're. How can I put this correctly or nicely, bro? You giving a sermon and you're extending out the thing, bro. We try because there's so many people here, and I understand it's like one on many. All right. But that's what I'm saying. If you make your answers more concise, man, you're taking up a lot of time to answer, and it's a lot of people that's trying to get your perspective.
Well, I got to deal with so many different questions,
Yeah,
though.
but listen,
Fantastic.
but
I'm not just dealing with one question. I have to deal with Little Big Nate. I have to deal with King Sigma. I got to deal with Bro Truth. I got to deal with Zero. So I got to respond to each person's.
Give me 1 minute, Mr.
Each
Fantastic,
person's
and I'll
thing,
get a
dog.
mic back to you guys. I just want to finish this one statement.
That's
please.
it.
Just let me finish this one statement. We can respond to it. Again, we were talking about creating the context of what you brought up the Central Park 5, as some kind of representation of racism, right?
Yes,
Okay.
he did. Go ahead.
Now, when we look at what was
Yeah, my
going
bad.
on,
Yeah, I
that
did.
year-
Yes, I did. My bad.
Okay. Now let's build off that. You brought it up. You made a statement that represented something to you. What I'm trying to say to you is that the mayor at that time was a Republican ed coach. There was a mayoral election that year. He was about a black guy.
I think Dinkins was the mayor.
No,
yeah, Ed
Dinkins
Koch
was not the mayor.
Ed Koch is a Democrat.
Dinkins
Dinkins was the mayor at the time, I think.
Ed Coach was the mayor when it happened.
I think Dinkins was the mayor.
There was a mayoral election in 1989, bro. I'm trying to give you the information, but you keep cutting me off. Do you want the information?
Democrats.
Yeah, both were Democrats, so it don't matter. Like, you know what I mean? They both were Democrats.
There was an election that year. The Central Park thing happened in April of 89. Ed Coach was still the lame duck mayor at that time. He was a Democrat. He was the one that was behind the prosecutor, who was a Democratic Jew, Elizabeth Fairstein. He was one of her big supporters. One of the biggest supporters of the Democratic Party in New York politics was the prosecutor in that case, Elizabeth Fairstein. The city council president was a Jewish Democrat.
Bro, listen, I'm sorry. None of this has any relevance. The motherfuckers didn't commit the crime, so it don't matter who was what. They didn't commit the crime, so it don't fucking matter who was in the position of office. They were not guilty of the crime. A Hispanic man committed the crime. They were absolved of the crime. So what difference do it make who was in political office when it happened? They did not do it. That's the end. They did not do it. So it don't matter who prosecuted him. They did not do it. That's irrelevant. They did not do it. And you guys said that the Democrats are racist. So what? I'm not disagreeing that the Democrats have racist people in the party. I'm not. What can I? What you can think I'm gonna deny that?
Let me finish what I'm saying. I'm gonna give you a microphone, dude.
The fuck?
You're not making no points. I'm making a point. I'm giving you the history. You don't even know
what are you making, bro? They were not the ones who committed the crime. Who prosecuted them.
You don't even know who the mayor was in the city.
It don't. I lived in New York. It don't matter who the mayor was. They didn't commit the crime. So what difference does any of what you're saying make?
They prosecuted the crime.
They were Republican. They were mayor.
Democrats prosecuted these guys.
But what difference do it make? They didn't commit the crime, bro.
$45 million.
They didn't commit the crime. That's what a district attorney is supposed to do. If the grand jury sends back a bill saying that these people are indicted, he's supposed to try the case.
Like the Fairstein and Ed Coach that were
but what does that, bro? King Sigma, please explain to me what does that have to do with the Please explain to me what that had to do with the case. Please explain to me what does that have to do with the end result of the case.
You're telling me that a false prosecution, you don't go to the source of the false prosecution?
What do you mean the source of the cops were the source of the false prosecution? The police got them to make false statements. The police were lying. They made false statements. How am I lying when it was they was fucking reconciling $11 million a piece?
You're talking about who's the one that crafted the actual charges, bro?
The grand jury. This is how the process works, gentlemen. This is how the process works, gentlemen. The grand jury is convened.
A police officer does not prosecute a criminal.
Can I finish saying what I'm saying, please? Can I, bro? Listen to me. The grand jury gets the what's the name from the cops. The cops takes it to the DA and says the charges.
The prosecutor is the DA.
Oh my God!
They tell the story.
You said the cops prosecuted was a Democrat.
It doesn't matter what they were. The gentleman didn't commit the crime. So what difference do it make what a part affiliation the prosecutors were? They did not commit the crime. They did not. So what difference does that make? They did not commit the crime. You keep saying that over and over again, like it's going to change the end result of the crime.
Hold on. All right, so let me hop in here. Hold on. Rod, let me hop in here, Rod. So again, shout out to New for the $9.99.
Yo, listen, man, you can call me what you want, but you're not even making no fucking sense. It doesn't matter who prosecuted the crime, bro. What difference does that make?
Are you going to ignore Biden's association with Robert Byrd? You know, he basically was at the funeral.
The Robert Byrd that he was in the Senate with for years, that he worked with for years. That he was around for years.
The Grand Cyclops.
That was the KKK,
right? That he was around for years.
Are you going to ignore?
So are we going to ignore Stephen Bannon in the White House as his chief of staff, and he's a white nationalist, a proud white nationalist?
No, he's not white.
He's a white nationalist. Stephen Bannon was in Europe on a stage and said, "I'm proud to be a white nationalist."
He said nationalist.
He said white nationalist. What the fuck is a white nationalist? There is no such thing as a plain nationalist. You're either a white nationalist. You don't know. Show me a regular nationalist. Show me a regular nationalist. Show me a nationalist. Show me a plain okey-doke nationalist. I'm listening. Fantastic. I'm listening, brother.
Brother, do you understand the definition of nationalist, brother?
Yes. And do y'all understand that when those guys say nationalists, they mean white nationalists? Don't play stupid, y'all. You guys are smart. You guys aren't dumb. You guys aren't dumb at all. Don't ignore the obvious just because it might affect how you feel about your party. Don't ignore the obvious. That's obvious.
Wait. So you can read between the lines. You can read between the lines on that, but you can't read between the lines on that welfare going to women.
No, I didn't. Did I push back on you? Did I say anything? When you finished, did I say one word to you?
No.
When you finished, did I say anything?
No.
You called me over here black.
Zero. When you finished, did I say one word?
No.
Did I give you any pushback?
No.
hold up, the black brown.
So what that mean? I read
no,
between the
no,
lines, and I agree with you somewhat. That's what it means.
Okay.
I agree with you that
Black
most of those homes and most of those policies set up will be for single black women. I totally agree with you because I watched my mother after my father died take advantage of a similar program. So I know that they exist, and I know that the most of them go to black women. So I agree.
I got you.
Bro, listen, but that's what I'm saying. A part of that also goes with the aspect of the abortion, though, brother. Listen, that's a part of it. That's
but
a part
fellas,
of
that's just not my cup of tea. I understand what y'all saying. That's just not my cup of tea, though, bro. Just respect that, though. Just respect that. That's not my thing,
bro.
Not your
Now
cup
you
of
doing
tea
this shit
when
to me.
black
I'm
people
trying to
are being
talk,
fucking slaughtered.
No, quiet, bro. Let me talk. You're not letting me respond now. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you. Maybe you're missing it because of other brothers. I'm not coming at you like that. I'm just trying to explain it to you. Listen, I'm not saying that it's on you, but the person that you're supporting, and again, when you say for one that I just want to get the president out of office, again, brother, and that's a bias, man. That's a bias, and that's like predetermined decision, regardless of whatever he has to offer. You're not listening to it, for one. And then two, like I said, going back to the abortion piece. Listen, man, this is policy. You're supporting policy when you say it, even if it has nothing to do with you. The person that I just showed it to you in broad daylight, bro. When they say reproduction health and all these other things, we know what that means for the Democratic Party. That means women have the right to federally funded abortions, brother. So whether you say you have anything, you agree with it or not, you're actually supporting it by your vote if you're voting for the Democratic Party.
I understand that you're saying I'm giving a tacit support of that part of the party's platform. I understand that, but your party has things that you don't totally agree with, and you still support the platform. Am I correct?
Yes, but hold on, wait.
That's all I'm saying, bro. So that's what it is.
Little Big Nate, wait. But then, brother, you have to get down to the root of what this is supposed to be about. This is supposed to be about black individuals, right? About the black race, correct?
Yes.
So when the black race is disproportionately affected like no other race, bro, targeted, affected by this said policy, you can't pick out the Republican thing and give me the Republican equivalent of abortion.
I can't give you that because I don't know the Republicans' platform, and it doesn't matter. Like I said, bro, it doesn't matter to me. Like, I mean, no matter how much you reiterate it or you reiterate the process, that's not my thing, bro. That's not my thing. I have my kids. I have my beautiful family.
That's mind-boggling.
I can only worry about my beautiful family. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about the beautiful family that I procreated. I can't worry about other people's kids that they didn't keep or they did not keep. I can't worry about that. So if y'all guys don't understand that, I'm sorry. But that doesn't change how I feel politically about it.
We didn't ask you to make it personal because
I'm not making it personal. I'm just telling, even if I don't make it personal, as an individual, that's not my thing. It's not personal. It's just not my thing.
Offices under certain platforms and under certain banners. So whether you have a certain family structure set up, it doesn't negate the fact that there's a whole bunch of broken ones out here who are asking for more money to keep the fucking policy going. That's what
I mean, that's your thing, bro. Like what you about to say? I can't. This is your thing. This has nothing to do with me. So I can't. I mean, no matter. Like I said,
like wholesale murder of black people by other black people.
Hey,
well, listen. Murder is created. Murder is a intimate thing. All races commit murder amongst each other. It's 80%. It's 80%
about this nigga, but we do this shit astronomically though, dog. Like we mastered murder. Like, what are you talking about?
Can you let me finish talking, or y'all just gonna say you're gonna let me finish, bro? You're gonna just say what you're saying. Can I finish saying what I'm saying, please, y'all? Like y'all want me to answer the questions as soon as I say something y'all don't like. Everybody think it's time to jump in. Let me just say what I'm gonna say. I totally agree that murder. I live in a wild ass city. I live in Trent, New Jersey. It's a wild ass city. It's off the chain. I watched two people get murdered that I took a picture with last Thursday. I took a picture with these two dudes, and both of them were dead within 48 hours. So I know murder on the first hand. firsthand basis,
And
right?
what's
And I
your plan to
understand
stop
where
it?
murder come from. But this is the
What's
thing.
your plan to
Murder
stop
takes
it?
place in impoverished communities that don't have no infrastructure, no business, no viable buildings, no viable nothing.
Wrong.
It takes
Wrong.
place in dead
If you
spaces
look
that
at
have no
the
life.
murder rate
No,
amongst blacks,
can I finish
and you
saying what I'm
compare that,
saying, please? You
and
can
we
disagree
bring
all
this
you
back.
want. Let me
We-
just
we-
say
we're
what I'm
not-
saying.
we're
You're
It
not
has.
stating facts, though. You're not stating facts because
I
poverty
am
has nothing
stating
to do.
facts.
No,
What
no,
facts am I
you're not.
stating? What
Poverty
facts
has
am I
nothing
not
to
stating?
do with the fucking murder rate in the black community. Because
Poverty is the fucking fuel on the fire of black murder.
No, it's
Poverty
not.
is the
still
cause
No,
of
it's
black
not.
murder.
higher rate
No, it's not.
consistently across
Poverty
the
is not
board.
fuel.
Okay,
Poverty
our
is
rate,
the fucking.
our murder rate.
Okay, well,
Our
all right,
murder
well,
rate
do
is
this.
higher
Do this
than
thing. If
any
poverty's
other
not, if
fucking
poverty,
ethnic
listen,
group.
if poverty is not the catalyst for murder, let's go to
Look at
well-to-do
Honduras.
black
You look at
communities and
Honduras,
see
dog.
if there's murder
the
out
murder
there.
rate in Honduras. Okay, Honduras is the fucking dirt poor.
We're talking about
goddamn
America.
capital of
We're not
South
talking
America.
about. And
No, we're
Honduras
talking
had the
about
fuck.
poverty
Why
here.
do
We're
you
talking
think
about
all those
poverty.
people are coming from
We're
Honduras
talking
to
about
America?
poverty,
Because the
okay?
murder rate is out of this fucking
No.
world.
We're the baseline.
What the fuck
is
are you talking
poverty.
about? Why
Because
do you
the
think all of
baseline is
Hondurans are
poverty.
leaving their country and en masse
Listen,
to come to
you
America
can try to
because they're
ignore it.
running from the
Yo,
violence?
you can yell all you want to, okay? But the
But there, so
baseline
it's
we're
not
talking
true that
about
the
here,
Hondurans are running from
bro,
the violence. That's
the
not true.
baseline,
So you're
the
refuting your own
baseline
argument.
That's
is
not true.
poverty.
That's
And we're
not true that the
talking about
Hondurans
the
that's in
murder rate,
fucking
okay?
third world poverty is not running from
Bro,
Honduran because of the
listen.
violence.
Let me finish. Go ahead and get it out. Let me finish. Okay, the baseline is poverty, okay? And we're going to we compare the murder rate compared to like Chicago or St. Louis or shit any other democratically ran city in America. If you compare,
Man, like, why you can't have conversation with you guys?
If you compare the murder rate with other impoverished areas around the world, or shit, even in America, the murder rate is fucking astronomical in the black community. You can't dispute that. That is fact.
And
Okay,
also,
that is
brother,
fact. And that you cannot
What are you all,
find
listen,
another.
when did I dispute that the murder rate was out of pocket? When did I dispute
You
that?
cannot find another populace in the world that is synonymous with the black community on a murder rate level. You can't. You will not find it. Okay. Don't give me this bullshit about fucking poverty. Okay.
There are
Don't give me
South
bullshit
American
about,
countries.
oh,
There are
that-
South American and Central American countries with triple
But
the murder rate
rate
of the United
is the
States of
fucking
America.
rate, my nigga. You missing the fucking
Triple the murder rate. Those little,
rate, my
you talking
nigga.
about Chicago,
Okay?
St. Louis, and Detroit? Their murder rates don't compare to Mexico and Honduras. They don't even come close.
Bro, are
They
you
don't even
serious?
come
Bro, you
close.
really need to
They don't
do
even
some
come
goddamn research,
close.
bro. Straight up.
he won't
The
deal
murder
with the
rate in
fact
Mexico
that
and Honduras is sky high. What are you talking about?
Oh my
Sky
God.
high.
He
My
won't deal
nigga.
with the fact that there are significantly more poor white people in America than black people.
Because it's
Almost
more
triple.
white people. Because it's more white
Why
people.
don't
So
they
of
have the
course you're
same
gonna
murder
get
rate?
that.
Why don't they have the same murder rate?
Because they have more influence. They have more money. It's less impoverished community.
You listen, acting as if we don't have a culture of death. It's in our music. We have songs that talk about murdering and gunning down niggas. What are you talking about, dog? Our culture is about death, about murking niggas. What are you saying, bro?
And I have
What
no
world
problem
are you
with your
living in, my
pushback on
nigga?
the
Like real
music.
talk.
Listen,
Listen,
bro, truth. Let me ask you a question. When did I deny any of the things that you're saying? When did I deny that music may be the catalyst for murder? When did I say that? When did I say that?
You said that other races do it too.
Other races do commit murder.
You're negating the murder rate. Our rate is way higher than any other fucking.
Brother, true.
How do you measure
Hey,
racial?
everybody chill.
How do
Hey,
you measure? I want to bring it back.
hold on, Sigma, wait. Hold on. Again, background, brother, your wish has been answered.
Hey, I'm gonna cuss you out, Fantastic. I'm gone. I'm out, Fantastic. You ain't about to do that shit to me. I'm gone, nigga. I'm gone. I'm gone, nigga. I'm gone. And that's my co-host, and I'm still leaving. That's my co-host, and I'm still leaving. No, because you about to tear this up, and I don't feel like dealing with that right now.
The truth is in the building. So I say, let RBR help you out, man. It's the ultimate tag team.
He can't help me out. We argue about this on our own fucking panel together. So he definitely ain't about to help me out. Now he do got some good points, but he ain't about to help me out. He about to start cussing y'all out and calling y'all all kinds of names.
Give RBR a chance. Let RBR help you out, brother. RBR Network. welcome to the panel, brother. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Thank you for having me on. There is a coon ass nigga in there that hates me because I'm black, who's impersonating me. I wish somebody with a wrench would get his ass out of there, or he won't give me a wrench because he's scared of me. He's scared of the truth. All right, now let's talk about the black abortions first. Okay, now in 2007 there were 500 black abortions per 1,000 live births. In 2008, when the black genius was elected, there was 100 black abortions per 1,000 black births, down to 1970s levels, an 80% drop in abortions overnight when the black genius was elected president.
Overnight?
About crime. Now let's talk about crime in Chicago. In 2007,
where are you getting these numbers, bro? Like, seriously.
Abortion numbers.
I didn't see that, man. That shit don't even sound right, nigga. How the fuck? Like, real talk. That shit don't even sound right.
Fantastic. Don't let him cut him off, Fantastic. Let him do what you did to us. Regulate like you regulated us, bro.
My bad, bro. Go ahead. Do your thing, man. I ain't mean to interject, bro. My bad, bro.
The CDC tracks the abortion numbers. The Center for Disease Control, you can look at the numbers. You won't, but you could. All right. Now
I'm about the numbers, bro. Hey, you talking to the right one, nigga. You already know, dog. Hey, I'm with this shit, nigga. Research, nigga. That's what I do, nigga. Hey, don't try me, nigga.
So look at black abortion down to Roe v. Wade levels, and you'll see that the CDC reports that there were 100 abortions per 1,000 live births in 2000.
Why don't you give me the number? Give us the number of abortions. Stop with this 1 to 100 stuff. Give me the exact number that it's declined.
Do that. Well, see, why would you say that? So what you're saying is
because they coons, or he a coon, RBR. That's why he say that.
Well, I want to know the number. I'm a coon. You are pathetic. You're pathetic.
Dog, you are super coon, my nigga. You niggas are super coons.
And you
super duper coons. You niggas are super. We're not even debating anything. You're a Fox News talking point. You niggas hate black people.
Hold on.
Hey, man, come on with that humming bullshit, man.
Yeah, man. Come on, yeah. Shout out to Aegon for the $10, man.
The guy is a liar, man. Look, RBR just said that whole thing about the abortion rates got their lowest under Trump. What are you talking about? He hit his lowest rate since 1973 under Donald Trump.
Trump was elected in 2008.
No, the lowest rate was in 2017. What are you talking about?
He wasn't. He got elected in 2016. He didn't take office until 2017. He took office in January 2017. So those numbers don't go to him. Those numbers don't go to him. If the numbers are in 2017, they don't go to him because he took office January 20, 2017.
You never got to your point, bro.
About abortion.
The last 4 years, abortion.
RBR, you never got to your point, man. Like we cleared off.
The last 2017, 2019, and 2020. That's during Trump's term. What are you talking about?
In Chicago too. Same point. Now the black on black murders in Chicago are tracked by the Chicago PD. Now the Chicago PD reported in 2007 there were 532 murders. Let's assume they were all black people. They were all black on black. In 2008, when the black genius was elected, there was 106 murders. Hold on. There was 106 murders. That would be an 80% drop in murder.
There are 106 murders in Chicago.
2008.
Oh, I'm gonna check that right now.
You're not gonna find it. Why? Because in 2012 they thought Mitt Romney was going to be president, and so the murders went back up to 532.
Oh, now, okay, let's see.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. These ABC fucking Sesame Street numbers, man. Get the fuck out of here, man.
I told y'all. I forewarned y'all. We're
talking about this racism thing, right? I got a question. So,
Let me show
so in my opinion, and I'm just going to give my opinion out here, the rest of the panel.
Don't give your opinion because we give the facts. We don't really give a fuck about your opinion.
Well, I've been hitting you with facts all day, and you can't have it. Black ground. I done KO'd you so many times so far, but I got a question.
I'm listening.
So if you got so racism, right? If a group of people,
he's talking to me, RBR, mute out. He's talking to me, not talking to you.
If a group of powerful people got together and they conspired to falsely prosecute and take away the freedoms of a group of black citizens, would that group be considered racist that conspire to take away falsely the freedoms of said black citizens?
Listen, man, you can take this question back to your Central Park 5 thing, and again, I say there's no relevancy.
You didn't answer, but
I'm about to answer your question. I'm about to answer your question. There is no doubt in my mind that there are some racist parts of the Democratic Party.
That's not what I asked you, bro. I asked you a very direct question.
And the answer is yes, brother, because you're talking about the Central Park 5 case. You're talking about how you think the Democratic people that were in office when these guys were prosecuted for this crime conspired to do this when they didn't. It was the two police officers that brought them in for questioning, that wrote up the charge papers, that took it to the grand jury, and the grand jury found that there was enough evidence in the charging to charge these guys with rape. And what we found in the end, that they didn't rape it. They didn't rape the woman. They didn't touch the woman, and they were falsely accused of rape, and they got $11 million apiece from the city of New York. So whatever you're talking about at the end of the day. At the end of the day,
Remedial. You called Rael Remedial, but
listen. You think your fake ass point means something because you're over here with your crowd. Your point is irrelevant. It has no substance. It has no substance, good brother. And you keep going back to it. It has no substance.
Real quick, according to ABC7Chicago.com, December 31st, 2008. So far this year, 508 people have been killed in Chicago. In 2007, 443 people were murdered. You lied, RBR. You told them.
That's what I'm saying, man. Niggas get on this fucking panels, man. They come out with these fucking numbers, pull out their ass, dog.
You bold-faced lied, RBR.
I told y'all he was going to do that. I told you.
But then you called me a coon for saying it was wrong.
No. I'm calling you a coon for all your other thoughts. I'm calling you a coon for all your other thoughts. I'm not calling you a coon for that. You're a coon, bro. Like, you're a coon, and you don't care about black babies, and you need to stop playing that game like you do. You people get on here and you say the most disparaging thing about black people and offer no help. You guys are coons. You guys are self-hating coons and offer no solutions. All you do is talk white people's talking points. Bro, you don't know nothing that you're talking about. All you do is parrot white people talking.
You're just like RBR. You're a liar.
I'm not a liar. I can prove everything that you're saying. Everything you guys said is false. I didn't say anything about the murder. I didn't say anything about Chicago murder. I don't give a fuck. I knew it was high. I know it's high. That's RBR shit. That don't got nothing to do with
the abortions. You don't give a fuck about the
abortions, and neither do you. You don't even like black people. You come on a fucking social media platform every day. You talk shit about black people. You give two fucks about black. You discuss yourself because you hate yourself. You hate black people. You hate black people.
You don't care about the death. I care about the death. You don't care about black people.
He has Klan rallies. Fucking Make America Great rallies or Klan fucking rallies. That you coon ass niggas like you.
Just said you don't care about the black murder rate.
You don't give a fuck about black people.
You don't care about black people.
You don't give two fucks about black people.
You don't care about
what you say. You talk a bunch of bullshit. You think you white. You think being a black conservative gonna save you from the white people. It's not, nigga. They gonna get you first because you closest to them.
Facts make you white. Facts make you white.
Ain't no facts. You ain't present no facts. You niggas don't present. You said one of you niggas said that the platinum plan was legislation.
I just gave you a litany of facts.
One of you niggas said the platinum plan was legislation.
Black Brown, Democrats are white too. So are you trying to be white when you're a liberal too?
No, I'm not a liberal. I'm an independent. I said earlier I don't give a fuck about either party. I just want Donald Trump out of there.
Earlier you said you were a Democrat.
No, I did not. I said I was an independent. I never fucking said I was a fucking Democrat. You're lying.
Nothing independent.
Rewind the tape. Rewind the tape.
Hold on. But again, hold on. Black Brown, brother. You did the same thing Diddy did. You claim to be an independent, but the first you actually said this out of your mouth, man. You said all you want is for the president to be out of office.
Yes, brother. It's Republicans that want him out of the office too. Are they Democrats? The Lincoln Project is ex-Republicans. That ran presidential campaign, that ran congressional and senate houses, and they're in the Lincoln Project, and they want him going too. So are they Democrats?
No, you want to know why?
Hold on, Black Brown. Listen, brother, they aren't claiming to not be Republicans. Again, that's what I'm saying.
But I'm not a Democrat. So I can't claim to be something that I'm not.
What's the difference between a race?
You're a Democrat.
I'm not a Democrat. I'm an independent. I don't give a fuck about the Democratic Party. I want Donald Trump gone.
So
What
okay,
should
so
How
all
the
right,
difference
so wait,
between
wait,
a
wait. All right,
racist
so
and a
cool.
how
I
more
get
clear
it.
can I make that?
Hold on, let me have it. So okay, so let's play on that premise. Okay, let's go by that premise. So okay, so you want Donald Trump gone? Who are you going to replace him with? Joe Biden? Or are you
Yes,
cool?
yes,
Okay,
yes.
all right.
Joe
So
Biden,
okay,
yes.
So you're
tell me.
Democrat.
Okay, so now that we replace him with Joe Biden, what does
Yes.
Joe Biden do for black people that Trump hasn't already done in the last 4 years?
Yo,
Well, Trump
hold on. RBR, please be quiet. RBR, they talking to me. They're not talking to you. This is not your panel. We're not doing that. Listen, y'all. Gentlemen. This is what I'm trying to understand. I want to see that. Okay, now, zero pointed out.
You're doing it again now.
No. I'm answering your question.
Just answer it. Don't.
I gotta parse it. Fantastic. I gotta make it relevant to what y'all talking about. Okay, Zero brought up a great point. He said that Trump's tax plan helped him based on his financial status, based on how much he made, so it benefited him in the end, right? Right.
Which is a lie.
So if Biden becomes president and he enacts legislation that benefit black people, will you guys concede to it? Because we can't say what he's going to do now because he's not in office, right?
Yeah.
And then we have to have the dynamic of understanding
What
who
has
runs
he
each
done?
particular part of the
He's been in
legislative
office
government.
for 47 years. What has he done in 47 years?
We have to look at his congressional record. We have to look it up and see what he's done. I'm sure if we look up Joe Biden's record, we'll see what he's done.
He hasn't done anything.
Listen to me, gentlemen. Just like we researched everything else, King Samuel, you said you're a researcher. Bro, Truth, you seem like a researcher. Zero, you seem like you're a researcher. So if we look up his legislative record, we'll see what he's done.
His record's fucking clear as day.
Let's look it up. Let's look it up. Have you ever looked at his record? Have any of you ever looked at his record?
Yes, I've looked at Joe Biden's record many times.
So he has no legislative. He's passed no legislation besides the crime bill. So the crime. Trump has only been in office for 4 years. Okay.
Hold on, guys. Black ground. When we're on these spaces, we're talking as black male voters.
Yes.
So don't say this whole black people.
What do you mean? But you said we're talking to black people.
Okay.
We're talking to black people.
Yeah, but
Slow down. What I'm saying.
Let me answer.
What has Joe Biden done for black American male voters since 1972? That's the question on the table for you.
I don't know his particular legislative record because I've never voted for the man, so I don't know his record. I've never voted for him
without knowing his record.
I've never voted for him. I'm not voting for him. I'm voting to get Trump out of there. I don't give a fuck if it was a dead dog on the side of the highway going against Trump. I'm voting for the dead dog. Like how more honest can I be? How more transparent can I be? Like,
I'm fine with that. Because that's
support black boys being fucking chemically castrated.
What are you talking about? Where is that happening? What are you guys talking about? What are you talking about? Like, come on, fellas.
I'm saying though, real talk. You have to know what the fuck you putting in office, man.
Hey, hold on real quick.
Listen, I know we put in office. Trump is a fucking miscreant. He's a fucking horrible human being. I'm watching what we put in office. I'm watching it.
It don't matter how many names you call him, dog.
He's a fucking miscreant, dog.
That's not an argument. That's not a fucking argument, okay?
Him going on the podium every night
is not an argument.
Yo,
he's done more for black people than you ever will.
All right, wait. Listen what I'm saying. Listen. To Aaron Fountain. Everyone that is not worried about Brittany Cooper withholding sex from us is for the president. How about that? Expose the manosphere. Everyone that's not threatened by Brittany Cooper thinking that she can suggest that she can withhold sex to make us vote for the Democratic Party. That was the biggest that was the biggest Trump endorsement of all time. Okay, y'all need to find somebody better. Continue.
I'm actually fine with what Black Ground said because at least he said, "Look, I just don't like Trump. It is what it is. I can accept that. That's all. That's all you gotta say. Hey, but this whole when you make an argument, say, well, he's a super racist. People say, well, prove that he's a super racist in comparison to.
Can't.
But when he just says the dude said, look, I'm not fucking with Trump. I'm cool with that. No one here is trying to force their views on you. Once you say that you just ain't fucking with Trump, you got a right to do whatever the hell you want at that point. I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with it too.
Bro, like how y'all nailed me on my tacit approval of abortion, right? And on the Democratic Party, and y'all said that me not really caring about abortion is like a tacit, endorsement of abortion through the Democratic Party's platform. It's no different than him having a tacit endorsement of fucking racists.
That's
You know
some
what I'm saying?
bullshit.
The death of
Y'all say it's
listen,
you gentlemen are saying this is
feelings.
bullshit
Okay.
because he's
You
your
know
hero.
Hudson, right?
Like you guys are not being objective. Like you guys, listen, I can't take. You guys are not objective, man. Like you guys are ignoring. You guys are ignoring his racism, man, and that's a shame. That's sad.
Bro,
That
listen,
you men are
why would
ignoring
he
his
help out a
racism,
black
man. That's
woman's
sad,
family?
bro.
That's
sad,
why would
bro.
he,
That's
dude,
sad.
why would he help out Jennifer Hudson then? Why would he help
How
out
did he
her
help
family?
out Jennifer Hudson?
Because
Like, come on,
when
man.
her family got murdered,
Come on,
when her
y'all.
family got
Come on,
murdered,
y'all. What did he do to help Jennifer
personally
Hudson?
reached out to her. He
Her sister,
personally reached out.
the guy was tried by the state of Illinois. He wasn't tried by no federal people. The guy was found guilty in the state of Illinois for murdering that woman's sister.
Let him answer.
Trump didn't do anything.
You're not listening to what the fuck I'm saying. He personally reached out to her, dog.
So what? So the fuck what? That doesn't change. He's racist. Like y'all talk about these little forays into dealing with one or two black people. Come on, y'all.
This is how you know when no one has an argument. They just continuously interrupt. They have ad hominem attacks.
But man,
and you deflect.
Bro, truth. We just had bro, truth.
No argument, bro. There's no
Man, you just
argument here. All you do is interrupt.
Bro, truth, but man, you having a pushback, bro. It's okay. I'm not necessarily interrupting you. Just having a pushback on that, bro. That's it. Don't take it so personal, bro. Man, you just having a pushback. Don't take it so personal, bro.
You pushing back on the point that I didn't even make.
You just said that he went and seen her. He went and reached out to her family, so that makes him some great white guy.
You started talking about Illinois. He was prosecuted in Illinois. I didn't know what the fuck you was talking about. What with that?
You said Jennifer Hudson's family. He reached out to Jennifer Hudson's family.
Listen, you didn't let me
Why did he reach out to her? Because her sister got murdered.
Listen,
hey, real quick. Hey, let me hop in real quick.
Why would a super racist? Why would a super racist reach out to Jennifer Hudson, whose family was murdered, and allow her to stay at his fucking property?
Because he's a politician, and that's what they do. Because politicians pander. Because politicians pander.
Before he was in office.
What are you talking about? This is
president.
Yo, you niggas. If I'm talking, hold on. If I'm saying something, man, let me hop in here, bro. I'm letting y'all rock, but if I say something, please let me hop in here. Response to let's see, just Miss Jamie. Miss Jamie, no one's saying that abortion should be illegal. What we're saying is we're arguing that I should not have to pay for it. My tax dollars should not go towards abortion on the federal level. Okay, should not. That's what I'm saying. I'm also, especially if you're a black person, especially, okay, and you know it's you're being targeted and it's being disproportionately applied to the black race. Okay,
right.
It makes no sense.
His house, he'll take them. Don't do an abortion. Bring the kids over to Mr. Fantastic. He'll take care of them.
No, why don't the people who
okay, I get what y'all saying now. Y'all not for subsidizing abortion. That's what y'all saying.
No. I didn't say that.
I'm not for abortion at all. I think this shit should be illegal. Honestly.
Yeah. I'm not
y'all have different perspectives on it. Okay.
I know what it is. It's fucking child sacrifice. That's exactly what abortion is.
All right, I got you. Y'all have different.
I make no bones about it. I want that shit to be illegal. Not murder.
Okay, I got it. Okay, y'all got varying degrees of. Okay, I understand better now. Okay.
Can the real brother speak on this?
Real brother, before you start, I'm speaking from the Republican premise of where everything meets in the middle of where me too. I'm not for abortion, but I'm saying for the point of what they use it to make it I guess digestible for everybody. At the very least, you should not be using the tax dollars of people who do not support it or do not agree with it.
You can't use tax dollars for abortion. That's a motherfucking lie. These fucking idiots.
No tax dollars do fund Planned Parenthood. Sorry.
Now let's talk about Planned Parenthood. Let me talk.
I think they give them subsidies because they have planning programs, y'all. I think that's what it is. I don't think it's necessarily for the abortion.
RBR is wrong. RBR is wrong.
I think they give them the money because they're a nonprofit organization.
No. When it comes to abortion, there's two levels to it. There's federal dollars is illegal. At the federal level, it's illegal. But at 30 states, it's legal.
They're lying.
30 states, but if you don't live in that state, your money don't go towards abortion.
In certain states, they do pay for abortion, but at the federal level, it's illegal.
They don't pay for it.
The
Medicare
states are
pays
left-
for
the
it.
states
No,
are
the,
left to
no,
their
the state.
own
Listen,
discretion
listen.
on
The,
that.
the state don't pay for it. A form of health care pay for it, whether it's Medicare, Medicaid, they pay for it.
Medicare and Medicaid
is
are
funded
two
through
different
those
things.
programs.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Either one of those pay for it. They
Those
use
programs
your
are
health.
Money,
bro.
the basic fact is our taxpayer dollars
Oh
are
my
going
God,
to
you cannot
fucking
be
Planned
serious.
Parenthood. That is
Right, but
that
it
is
goes
the
to Planned
basic fact.
Parenthood for their. It goes to Planned Parenthood for
No,
their family planning.
the majority of the service they
on the
offer
state
is fucking
that
abortion.
you're
They don't offer fucking
But you
health.
gotta listen. You
Healthcare.
right, bro.
It's all
on the
abortion.
state
Nigga, what
You
you
right,
saying?
bro. Truth. You right,
There's
but
a black market. There's a black
you
market
right,
for
bro.
these
Truth.
babies,
You right,
man.
bro. Truth. But what you gotta understand is they're a non-profit
And
organization,
they're
so they can
selling
get
baby
grants.
parts. They're selling baby parts, in case
For
you
real,
don't
and
know.
they got caught on camera doing it. They got caught up. James O'Keefe fucking
And
busted
James
their
O'Keefe
ass
is in
back
jail for that. You do know that. You do know he got. You do know he got prosecuted for
selling
that,
baby
right?
parts, and
You
you're
do know he got
But
prosecuted
he
for
won the
that, right?
case though. Real
Y'all
talk.
do know he got prosecuted for that, right?
But that
So
doesn't,
what?
that doesn't negate the fact
But
that it was on
He
fucking
he got
camera.
prosecuted because it wasn't true what he did. It was a lie what he
Any
did.
effect on the
It
fucking
was a
footage,
lie.
though.
Oh my God.
Just
Yeah,
because
he
you say
got charged with a crime. He got a felony. He was found guilty. James O'Keefe was found guilty for that abortion clinic
It
shit.
does not negate anything on the fucking video,
But
my
okay,
nigga.
it had
does
to
not.
because they wouldn't have said he committed
Why
a
would you bring up a
crime.
point? Why would you bring up a point? Oh, he was prosecuted. That doesn't
Because
fucking
it shows
matter.
that he gave false
That doesn't
information.
fucking, dude, that does not fucking
His
matter.
crime
What does
was
that
that
have to
he
do with the
gave
evidence on
false
the tape?
information.
What does that have to do with the information on the tape, my nigga? Okay,
Right, but
he
it was false. He doctored the tape, and that's why he got caught. That's why he got charged with a crime. Look it up. Look it up.
There's no
Man, look
doctoring
it up.
anything,
Let's talk
dog.
about Planned Parenthood.
Listen, anyway, Planned Parenthood is a nonprofit organization, and just like any nonprofit organization, they can solicit the federal government.
Yo, let me acknowledge the super chat, man. Shout out to Gold Eagle 99 for the $20 super chat. Greatly appreciate you, brother. Donald Trump was considered a racist before he became the politician. RBR, come get your nephew. You guys continue. Go ahead.
So, hold on.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about when it
They're
comes
a
to Planned
nonprofit
Parenthood.
selling
I'm just letting
baby
you know that
parts
right
for
now,
profit.
off top, bro. I've been in this shit for a while, my nigga. And
Bro,
I
you
don't
have
wanna
no
get,
idea what you're talking about. You're just raging against the machine because you're a black conservative and you think. So let me ask this question: Do you guys have a problem? Do you guys have a problem with your tax dollars going towards corporations that really don't need the money?
We don't do corporate welfare. We're all against it over here. What are you talking about?
I'm asking you. That's just okay. That was a simple yes or no. I'm just you have this, but you know more of your tax dollars go towards corporations than it go towards abortion, right?
I'm against my tax dollars going to child sacrifice and murder of babies.
But it don't.
Okay.
You can't. Your federal tax dollars don't go to abortion.
Yes, it do. Oh my God.
It's against the law. It's against the law. Like what's wrong?
No, it's not. No, they fund our money through.
King, can you explain it to him? King Sigma, can you explain it to your man how it go, please?
I'm driving. Hold on.
King Sigma, can you explain it to your brother how it go, please?
He's right about the federal. It's not. It's at the state level. Certain states fund abortion, but the Planned Parenthood advocates, they want to make it federal. Under Kamala Harris, they would make it just like California, and it would be federal.
And you want to address them selling baby parts for profit.
But listen, Sigma, the only way that's going to pass if the Senate is not as Democratic led. If it's a Republican led Senate, she's not going to get that across. And she the vice president, so how's she going to come up with the
black
bill?
ground? But
address them selling baby parts for profit.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Hold on. Let me respond to black ground real quick. Black ground. Now you're starting to see what we've been seeing.
Okay, can you say something? We hear what you're saying. Can somebody else say something?
So, Black Ground, what you were saying about the whole thing with the abortion, right? About it being the Senate. Well,
this ain't your panel, man. We talk about what the fuck we want to talk about over here, man. The fuck out of here.
You don't want to see a situation where
somehow works. You want to appease their line.
What the fuck are you talking? I've been arguing with these niggas for the last 2 hours. You bring your measly ass up here now and want to start talking shit to me, man.
RBR, you said there were 100 murders in Chicago in 2008. There were over 508. You're the liar. You're the liar, RBR.
The lying network. But what Black Ground was saying about the whole state versus federal, the point is, Black Ground, is that we don't want to see a situation where that becomes a law. We don't want Democrats like Kamala Harris running the Senate. We don't want it, period.
Well, that's not gonna happen if it's not if the Democrats don't have all three, the Senate, the House, and the presidency, they're not gonna get that shit passed. So that's out of the window any motherfucking way, right? And as far as states giving money to abortion clinics, they don't give money to abortion clinics. What they do is they offer health care options for people who don't have the money to afford the abortion themselves. That's what they do. No one state's dollar goes to abortion. Your federal or your state tax dollars does not go to abortion. As far as Planned Parenthood getting funding, they get funding for their family planning services.
Do you have any idea
hold on, let me finish,
psychological damage abortion does to black women?
I'm sure. Hey, little big name. I'm sure it does, bro. I'm sure it does. I'm sure someone taking a baby from you. I'm sure. But like I said before, bro. But like I said before, I'm not for or against it, bro. I just think it's those individuals' choices. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I'm not for or against it. I'm just saying it's up to those people.
Women severely damaged psychologically by abortion.
No matter what you say, I'm still going to stand on my rock that it's not my decision. I have no say in that. I didn't make the baby, bro.
Black children.
Bro,
that's what you're doing.
Listen, I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. It's not my.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can stand against it.
So
me
being against it is not going to do anything. What laws will I change by being against it?
It will change the culture. It will change the culture of Black America.
How me being against abortion will change the culture of Black America
right now, bro? They actually celebrated. They actually celebrated the passing of a bill that will allow a woman to fucking murder their baby all the way up until
gentlemen.
You can literally kill a baby after conception.
Yes, sir.
They created a bill that you can actually kill a baby all the way up until the birth at the birth canal, my nigga.
That's not true. That's not true. Nobody would. That's malpractice. That's medical malpractice.
I can tell you.
Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up.
I can tell you about the bill.
Pull it up. You ain't gotta tell me. Pull it up. Pull it up.
What the bill said is that I can answer this. What the bill said in the event that Roe versus Wade is overturned in the state of New York, women will be able to get an abortion up to the day the baby's due.
Well, that's a lie.
What the bill said.
Well, that's a lie.
Please pull that up. Please pull that up.
Please pull that up.
Please pull that up. Please pull that up.
Google it.
No human being would put no medically malfeasant shit in no bill about you can have an abortion. Come on, y'all. Come on, fellas. God damn.
The dude was on the radio show, and he basically said, "Yeah, you know what? We're just getting the child."
Yo, let me wait. Listen again. I'm coming to you next. Listen. Hey, Black Ground, people would also said you would never had the SB 145 or whatever the bill in California passed also, brother, to where it make it legal for a man to have, relations with a child, you know what I'm saying, and not have to worry about being named.
Bro, you're right, bro, but that's a state law. That's a state law, and look what lifestyle they got in California.
It's a Democrat state law. Say that.
But look, I mean, shit. If it is, shit, I ain't got no problem. Listen, fellas. I didn't. You didn't let me finish to say. You didn't let me finish saying what I was saying to say what I was saying. So you can't say I just. Fellas, let's look at California. Those motherfuckers gonna do some weird shit like that. Come on.
Listen.
Hold on. The law is for 17-year-olds that have sex with somebody that's 15. That they won't.
It's 24 to 14. It's 10 years.
Yeah, somebody 15.
Wrong. You just lied, RBR again.
I know they're gonna say.
Hold on.
Hey, y'all, he live in California. He might know the law.
No, he doesn't understand how bills are crafted.
That doesn't mean no shit, bro. What kind of logic is that?
I mean, I'm sure what I'm saying is I'm sure he's familiar with the legislation because he's a California citizen.
A 24-year-old man would be able to have sex with a 14-year-old boy and not go through any type of
prosecuted, but he wouldn't be on the sexual offenders list. He would still be prosecuted.
No. But RBR, listen, no, it takes away the mandatory RBR. It takes away the mandatory thing for sodomy, bro. And
That's a
again,
lie.
that is specifically, it's not a lie. Hold on. That is specifically targeted. Hold on,
You
be quiet. Because you know what you're talking about.
Bro, it's niggas like you, RBR. You making excuses for pedophilia, dog. Just niggas like you, it's niggas like you, dog. Like in 20 years, dog.
Democrat, and that's what Democrats do.
It's gonna be the standard, my nigga. Straight up, dog. And niggas like you, well, oh no, they didn't do that. No, it's just it's a little pedophilia.
Hey,
that's
fellas,
all.
the white conservatives don't like y'all, fellas. They don't want y'all to party their party either.
You don't care about a white conservative black
Stop
people.
talking about the Democrat shit, man. The white conservatives don't like y'all either, man. Come on, man. Let's be honest here. The racist white conservatives don't want y'all nowhere near them.
Racist white everything. They don't give a fuck.
I don't want y'all nowhere near them. Nowhere near them.
I don't care.
The whites of you guys' party don't want y'all nowhere near them. You should care.
White man, I give a fuck about a white man, dog.
You have to. You belong to their party. You should care about white people. You belong to their party.
Bro, any nigga that say white man to me, dog, that let me know that your ass is a fucking slave. You're still a fucking slave mentally, nigga.
How I'm a slave because I said white man to you? That makes no sense. I don't care
if you
living
in your head fucking rent free.
Listen,
nigga.
a white man don't live in my head at all. Listen. First of all, let me explain something to you. I ain't said shit about white people up here at all.
About no fucking white man to me, bro.
Listen, man, you could do your little anti-pro black spill. Listen, you could do your little anti-pro black spill all you want. I don't give a fuck what you talk about. White people don't like y'all and they don't want y'all in your party. You can ignore it. You can ignore it. You can say you don't care. You can say you don't care. But you better care. You better care because that's your party.
How much work
y'all telling me I'm wrong. Y'all telling me I'm wrong because I want to vote for Joe Biden. But y'all know it's racist motherfuckers in your party and y'all ignoring it to say what?
Joe Biden wouldn't move in your building either. Black ground, white Democrats don't want to live next to you either. What's the difference?
Listen, Joe Biden be around more. Listen, Joe Biden be around more black. See, this is the thing. I know about
the black person that Joe Biden was around was Barack Obama.
Joe Biden be around more black people than any of y'all put together. Listen. Joe Biden is this. Listen,
white man shit. It doesn't fucking matter, bro.
Listen, don't get upset. Don't get upset because. Don't get upset because you
America, dog. You have amazing opportunity to make something of yourself.
Yeah, you can be white in America. Yeah, right. Now let me say this:
don't even want to live next door to you niggas.
Hold on, coons.
But who wants to live next to you, coons? Who have problems with living next to black people?
But you don't even know the definition.
Both of my neighbors are black. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's Trump and the Nazis.
You watermelon eating niggas are the real coons, and you know you are. Black ground. You define lack of logic. Lack of reason, lack of critical thinking.
RBR, go figure out what the murder rate is in Chicago first. Shut up.
Well, it was
RBR, Black Girl, y'all are the two coons on the channel.
Now,
you're the only coons on the panel, dog.
RBR can barely read, and Black Girl he doesn't even know the mayor of his own city.
Okay,
he doesn't even know the mayor of his own goddamn city. Why would you listen to these two?
The mayor is Garcetti, you fucking
you
idiot.
can actually make their arguments better than they can. I can make.
You're not making any arguments, bro. You're lying. You're up here just talking fucking stereotypes. You're only talking stereotypes. You guys are talking Republican talking points. You guys don't even know what your own party does. You don't even know what your own party stands for.
Does not even want to live the Democratic Party was the fucking party of the KKK.
None of so name me the white person that wants to live next to y'all. So name me the white conservatives that want to live next to y'all.
What is he saying, nigga?
Name me the white conservatives that want to live next to y'all. So Trump want to live next to you? Trump want to live next to you?
Why would I care if Trump wants to live?
No, he just said that. Why would I care if Kamala want to live next to me? Why would I care if Kamala want to live next to me? Why the fuck would I give a fuck? Why would I give a fuck?
You're talking as if we're 1960s, my nigga.
Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you guys don't think racism exists. I'm sorry that you guys don't think racism exists. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you guys will find out. Trump will let you know that racism exists. You will find out. You will find out. It's on its way. It's on its way. It's on its way. White
Fuck you in the
supremacy is on
idea
its
of white
way.
supremacy, dog. It's some
It's on its
bullshit,
way.
dog.
It's on its way.
Bullshit.
So the far right wing, of you guys' party isn't racist. So the far right wing of you guys'
As a
party
grown man,
isn't
dog, as a
racist.
grown man,
Come on,
as a
fellas.
grown man, dog, white supremacy should not cross your fucking lips,
Bro,
dog.
Come on,
Straight up,
brother.
dog.
White
That's some
supremacy should
whole
cross
ass
my
shit, dog.
lips.
Yo.
You know
That's
why
some
white
whole ass
supremacy
shit,
should
my nigga.
cross
Real
my
talk.
lips?
Yo.
Because it exists.
Yo.
It's
Yo.
God,
It's
bro.
real.
Nigga, I know you can hear me now, goddammit.
We can hear you,
Listen,
brother.
bro.
We can hear you, bro.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro. The whole aspect of this, background, bro. Whether if everybody's racist by this is why I don't
I
understand
didn't
the
say
racist
everybody
argument.
was racist.
Hold
bro. Don't do that to me.
on,
Don't do
brother.
that
I'm
to me,
not
bro. I didn't say
listen.
everybody was
Hold
racist. Don't
on,
do that
bro.
to me.
Stop
Don't do
cutting
that.
me off now. Goddamn. Let me get my shit off. Listen. By the assumption of most pro-blacks, not all, but the majority of them, all these white people are racist individuals anyway. Republican or Democrat, they white, so they white supremacists, they don't like black people, so on and so forth. Both parties have the same elements and all this shit. All of them are racist, right? By the logic of most pro-blacks and black people. The thing again is this. Out of everything you're saying, the only person that's giving actually tangible things that you're going to get in return right now is the Republican Party and the incumbent president. Okay,
Right, and the
what?
Nazis.
Hold on. Okay, well you saying the Nazis and whatnot, what have you? But yet still, I don't know if that was RBR or that was I think it was RBR. But listen, the whole thing is this: if both of them hate you, all right,
Yeah,
and you only have two choices. Why not go with the one that's giving you something and an opportunity to become an individual, make your own shit, and no longer rely on the white people?
Because I don't have to do that. I did that for myself. I don't need no political party to do that.
Okay,
I did that for
wait,
myself.
hold
I built
on,
my
wait.
own business.
Okay,
on my
so
own.
hold on, wait though. But you talk again. You said, what did you say earlier? You can't put that on you about the abortion aspect, right? That's hold on. So that means there's other black people that make different decisions. So again, the majority of you're of the mind that there's white supremacy exists and racism, right? What's the byproduct of white supremacy and racism? The byproduct of white supremacy and racism is that black people aren't given opportunities, black people are being oppressed, black people are being prevented from becoming business owners like you, brother. So by chance, so listen. So if and when somebody comes along and they say, hey, we have this set aside for you to take the opportunity and become your own business owner, have your own things, make your own way, and no longer have to depend on the white government.
Right.
What is the problem with that?
Okay, show me the legislation that does that, right? Now,
hold on, bro. Wait. Go ahead. Wait, you keep saying show you the legislation.
Wait.
I answer the question.
Hold on, RBR. Let me answer. Then you can have it, RBR. Let me answer real quick. Okay, we're both like I'm a veteran, right? So they have veteran set asides, right? That was in place before Trump became president. I started my business before Trump became president. There is nothing he can do to get me to be an individual. I have to do that on my own. There is no legislation that he can pass that'll make me an individual, that'll make me a hard worker and make me innovative and industrious. I have to do that. I'm not depending on no politician to do that. I have
You
to
keep
have
wait. You keep saying wait. Hold on, wait though. But you're on behalf of black people, and you now you're gonna get your own argument. You're saying hold on because you're saying racist white people and oppression and all these things prevent black people from doing those things.
I never said that. I never said that. Fantastic. I never said that once. I never said that.
Okay,
once.
well, listen to what I'm saying. I'll say this then. You're up here, like I said, this whole thing is about P. Diddy. P. Diddy's making that argument. Our black party is making that argument. The apparent or the alleged party for black people that's all about the same thing you said. So even if you may not be a part of our black party, you are in lockstep with the ideology that the most important thing to do is kick the current president out of the office.
Yes.
Okay.
I agree totally with you. Yes.
So being at that, you're in the mindset of them, and their mindsets are those principles.
No. I can articulate why I want him gone. His behavior is abhorrent. His inability to understand how to be a leader and how all his citizens is
all politicians, bro. Like you said before, all politicians are gonna have abhorrent behavior to somebody. Okay, Even within the same wait, stop. Even within the same again, RBR, do I need to remind you of Barack Obama being criticized for killing tens of thousands of innocent people with drone strikes?
It's a lie.
Or Bill Clinton.
It wasn't a lie.
Bill Clinton's a rapist.
Whoa.
Come on, Fantastic.
Allegedly.
You in the service, you know he didn't kill thousands of people, dog. Don't do that, Fantastic.
Bro, with the drone strikes, yeah, they did, bro.
Come on, bro. That's your job, bro. You understand
what are you talking, bro? That was
the reason why that happened, bro.
There's again. I understand. Again, I understand the reasons, but again, there's still the casualties. Their collateral damage. Hold on, wait. They're innocent. Hold up. The innocent casualties and collateral damage for the alleged greater good. Are they not? Regardless.
Right, but that's what empires do, bro. That's what they do.
That's not his point, though. That's not his point, though.
The world to continue their empire. Unfortunately,
again, people that,
empire.
I understand, but listen. At the end of the day, I'm Yeah, again, at the end of the day, his behavior is still abhorrent to someone. So what you're doing is you're trying to make an exception. Hold on, wait.
I get that point. I get your point.
You're trying to make an exception for something that is normal behavior that every politician is held to, bro. Everybody's not going to be liked.
Right. Everybody's going to have detractors.
And what about? I mean, we openly voted for Bill Clinton when he allegedly raped Juanita Broderick. He allegedly raped Kathleen Willey, and he allegedly raped the lady that he had to pay $850,000.
Well, come on, fellas. Trump got a lot of lawsuits right now for sexual
Trump was
assault.
never accused of rape before he became president.
He was accused of raping what's his name, Willie. The courts in New York just allowed for his deposition to go forth on a rape case. The court in New York just allowed for his deposition to go forth on a rape case of something Kathleen Willey, I think her name.
He was never accused of rape until he became president. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm sorry.
He was accused of rape way before that. This case that's going on happened before he became president.
What do you think about
the deposition just went on is before he became president?
What do you think about the fact that Kamala Harris says that she believes that Joe Biden is a rapist? What do you think about that, Black?
Come on, man. That didn't happen. Come on, y'all never doing conspiracy shit. Come on, man.
Y'all don't want to talk. You don't want to talk about Larry Sinclair. No, you don't want to talk about. You don't want to talk about Larry Sinclair. I'm just saying, you don't want to talk about that motherfucking limousine ride. You know what I mean?
No, brother, they don't
want to talk about that.
They don't even know about
grab bitches by the pussy. This nigga said on a live mic, grab bitches by the pussy. You have no room to talk about no sexual assault when this motherfucker said grab bitches by the pussy.
2 million dead black children. I don't understand.
Listen, man, Nate, you can keep coming back to that abortion shit. That shit, you sound like a nut. Now you sound unhinged. Now I was very clear. I was very clear in why I feel that way, and you won't accept it. That's on you.
No. I don't know how you're pro-black.
Now you're sounding like a nut.
About people being murdered.
Now you sound like a nut. Now you're just unhinged. That's your only go-to. Every time I bring something abhorrent Trump did, you go back to, but you don't care about abortions. You don't care about abortions. I don't
care about
Nate, I don't. It's not that I don't care. Nate, it's not that I don't care. It's just I'm not for it or I'm not against it. That's what I'm saying to you, bro. I have no dog in the fight. That's all I'm saying.
You're a black man, but you don't have a dog in the fight.
I have beautiful black illogical. I have to worry about my family, my black kids, my black grandkids. I can't worry about things that I didn't.
Why are you worried about white racists attacking other black people?
Because I live in the United States of America and white racism affects my life. Because I live in the United States of America and white racism affects my life. And it affects my kids' life. And it affects my son's life. And it affects my daughter's life. That's why. That is my family. My kids is my family. I have a black family that lives in the United States of America.
22 million dead black children.
That has nothing to do with me. Are you counting the white ones too? Are you counting the white ones too?
What does that have to do with black people?
Because they're whites. They're white abortions. Abortion is abortion. Abortion is abortion.
I'm talking about
abortion is abortion
right now.
You don't care about black people, little big Nate. You hate black people. You come on a social platform